It is time for a stream. Hello. Hi. Welcome to another Metaphor Tuesday. It looks like Mondays aren't in the picture nowadays. It feels as though they're not. The universe is conspiring against Metaphor Mondays lately. At least that's what it seems. Because last week there was a blackout, an entire power and communications outage here, and then last Monday, this past day, yesterday. Why am I trying to say yesterday in so many different ways? It's just yesterday. Yesterday was my birthday. I turned 31 yesterday. Very exciting times. I am pretty excited. I feel like my 30s have been off to a good start. And I'm just excited to keep going. I'm excited for more. I'm excited to see what's coming next. I'm very open to all the possibilities. I feel like I've been very just like very open to everything, really, and not really putting all my eggs into one basket anymore, or like, I don't know, feeling like there are things that, I guess what I'm trying to say is like life is a culmination of various events that lead you somewhere that you don't always anticipate, I guess. So my whole thing right now is just being open for new things, for opportunities, for whatever really. And then, whatever happens, and just like keeping an open mind and not giving up on the things that I want to do, obviously, but also keeping my hands available to grab onto other things instead of just focusing on one thing or another or whatever. Just like having that path open for learning new skills, for trying new things, for getting outside of my comfort zone, or whatever the case may be. So I'm pretty excited. I feel like I've also learned a lot about myself in my 20s. I feel like my 20s were very educational, I guess, in a way for me. I feel like I got to learn so much about myself, about the world, about, I guess, life. And I feel like, and just like what I like, what I don't like, what I'm comfortable with, what I'm not comfortable with. So it feels as though my 30s, now that it's been officially a year since I've been in my 30s, it feels like a new chapter in a very exciting way, because it's almost like, okay, you're open to new things. It's like turning 30 doesn't mean that you have to live a specific way forever. It doesn't mean that, whatever you did or didn't do by the time you're 30 doesn't get to define you for the rest of your life, kind of thing. And ultimately, our lifespan is so long now. You could say that, like, if I get to live to 90, which who knows, right? But if I do, this is just a third of my life. And to really just like think about it that way, it's like, damn, there's like, ideally if I get to live to 100 or to 90 or even to 80, it's like, we're like barely scratching the surface, mama. So it's pretty exciting stuff. And I always get inspired as well by people who thrive in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. You know what I mean? Like, you never know what the world has to offer. And I read this book recently there's like different names for it. I think the English name is like, if we're hold on. Hold on, I'll figure it out. So the author is Ri Kun Hu. He's retired psychiatrist, and by the age of 80 something he became like a bestseller author. And the book is called If you live to 100 you might as well be happy. So it's supposed to be like essays on ordinary joy, basically. And so honestly, it's just this man talking about his life and about everything that he's lived and his perspective on like aging. Obviously from a perspective of someone who's much older than me. He's 90 now, but by the time he wrote the book, he was 80 something. I don't know. I forget when this book came out, but he said in the book it was like 80 something when he wrote it. And it was very interesting, like the way that he saw his life and his mindset, even like a lot of the ways in which he talks about life and mental health as well, from being a psychiatrist. But it doesn't feel preachy either way. I'm not giving a review of his book right now. What I'm trying to say is I actually don't remember what I was trying to say. Fun fact, I actually forgot what the point was with that. So there's that. Oh right, like turning 30, being in my 30s, aging. So he never anticipated or expected to become like a best-selling author by the age in his 80s, right? That's not necessarily how he envisioned his life. And even like just a lot of things that led up to him becoming like a professor at a university and like starting all these like initiatives that were related to like mental health and stuff like that. He never really set out to do any of that. Things just sort of, to say that things just happened is like an understatement, because it's like, obviously he put work into it and whatever, but like all of our lives are a series of random events. Even he describes, because he was arrested for basically protesting against the I forget what it was. Like there was some sort of I think it was, I forget what it was. It was before South Korea's independence, so it must have been about like an oppressive like government fascist sort of situation. I forget the details, but he got arrested. Other people like got killed in that era, in the war. There's people he knows that, you know, like didn't get to live as long as he has. And yeah, like there's just random turns of events that, like, you know, you meeting someone at the right time, or you running into somebody at the right time and them asking if like you know of somebody who can do a specific thing, and you're like, well, I guess I could give it a try. I don't know. And you know what I mean? Like just random opportunities that someone gets, and random just random events, really. Like, and if you really think about it, all of our lives are just a compilation of random events. Of course, you know, you can have a direction, you can have a sense of what you want to do with your life, you can have a sense of you can have an understanding of like, okay, these are the steps that I'm trying to take to get somewhere. But even just like recently watching it was the Smosh podcast, and they were talking about like their IMDb like profiles, like how they got started in the industry and stuff like that. And one of them, Shane, mentioned how the way he got started with acting to begin with was like very like it was a series of coincidental events. It was him. Obviously you have to take action. So he partook in like a school play. And then from there, somebody, I guess one of the other parents were like, oh my God, you should take your kid to like community theater. And then like they took the action and did that. And then from there, they were like, oh my God, you should do these like workshops or acting lessons or whatever. And then from there, you know, it evolved eventually. Later on, he moved to LA, he did a bunch of stuff. So this is to say that, like, of course we can have like a path in our lives that we want to do, or we can have things that we aspire to do or whatever. But life just does its thing, and you have really there's nobody who has 100% control over their life. So yeah. So, you know, I feel like there is something to it. There's something freeing about that as well, about like, you know, this isn't happening the way that I thought it would, but maybe it's happening the way that it's supposed to, or maybe it's something else is going to happen that's going to be more fulfilling than that thing I thought would be. You know what I mean? And then obviously there's the people that get exactly what they want and then they realize they hate it. You know, like people who aspire to be famous and then they become famous and they hate it. And so then it's like, okay, what now, right? So, you know, sometimes we don't get what we want. Sometimes we get closer and closer to a destination that we're not even aware of yet. And I guess that's how I try to live my life. It's like, I try to look at it as like, first of all, I try to focus more on what I do have and what is working and what I do like about my life and all that stuff. And then I look at it as like, okay, I really want this thing, but if it doesn't happen, it's not going to be the end of the world. If this thing doesn't happen, then something else might come along, or maybe the fact that I even applied to this thing will make it so that, you know, whoever's responsible for having given me that opportunity, maybe they'll have my name on a back burner, and maybe something else will come along and they'll call me up and they'll be like, oh my God, I think you're actually more suited for this thing. Like, would you be interested? Or, you know, and just kind of being open and trying to kind of, I guess, relinquish control of like life, or just hyper analyzing it and micromanaging it and being like upset if things don't work a certain way or whatever. I don't know if this is like just kind of a weird sense of clarity that I have now that I'm on medication. But it's like, it is so freeing to just accept the fact that like, I'm also someone who, like, I don't need much. Like, I'm a very low maintenance person, in the sense of like, I'm not somebody who requires like a lot of money to be spent at all times. Like, I'm that type of person that where like, I would rather be happy and like never like eat out or never go to a restaurant or don't do any of those luxuries for like a few months than to like be extremely unhappy, right? So in that sense, I'm like, you know, it sounds a little corny, but as long as you're like with the people that you love, as long as you're like trying at all, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, if you catch like a break, then great, you know, like write it out, see where it goes, and see how you like it, see how it turns out. But I think that's been my biggest thing, is like taking action and actually kind of enriching my life in other ways outside of like career and the hustle, especially in the content creation world. I feel like there's such a huge hustle of like, you have to be there all the time. You have to constantly be posting. You have to, everything you do has to be growth oriented, like feed the algorithms, do everything you can to make the numbers go up. And, you know, I'm just like not interested in that anymore, honestly. Like, of course, sometimes I'll have a stream that doesn't like do as well, or, you know, something like that, and I'll be kind of bummed a bit about it. Like, I'll, you know, I think a normal amount of like, oh, you know, that kind of, you know, I wish that had gone better. But then it's like, yeah, whatever. You know, I had fun. Like, I had fun. So ultimately, that's what matters. This is not to say that I think there's a very thin line between settling and just accepting things as they are. Like, the way that I see it is, I'm not settling for less, or I'm not just like letting things be the way that they are. I'm just accepting them as they are. And the way that I see it is like, if the videos, for example, like if my streams, if a certain stream of mine doesn't perform particularly well, or if I post a short video on TikTok or something and it doesn't perform particularly well or whatever, or if it underperforms in comparison to the other videos that I've posted, I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm not gonna be sad about it. I'm not gonna think that I'm a loser for it. Partially because I'm trying to be as empathetic as I am with other people to myself, but also because, again, just accepting it as it is, like, without wanting to constantly change things. Like, it's good to strive to do better, and it's important to be like, you know, like to post something and be like, okay, maybe I should have tried posting it later, or maybe I could have put a hashtag in there, or maybe whatever. But like, but what I'm trying to do is to not harp on myself too much, to be like, wow, you should have done this, you should have done. No, it's just like, okay, these are some things to look forward to next time. These are some things that I can keep a mental note of, so that next time I do something like that, I try a different approach to it, without constantly like belittling myself, being like, wow, you posted that, nobody gave a shit, nobody cared about what you had to say, nobody cared about your video, nobody whatever. It's like, no, like, people care, you know. Like, I know I care a bunch about a lot of things, and I'm not commenting on them. Sometimes I don't really share them. I just like drop a little like, and sometimes I forget. Sometimes I just keep scrolling and I forget to like it. Like, sometimes I'll be talking to a friend about like, oh my god, I love the specific TikTok, and then I'll be like, but I literally forgot to like to click like, to like tap the like button. So like, genuinely, I have no way of getting it back and like sending it to you. So it's like, it just happens like that sometimes. But yeah. So this is to say, like, for example, yesterday was not at all how I envisioned it going. Yesterday was my birthday. Nobody really expects their birthday to go the way that mine did. In the sense of like, I sort of like, I was supposed, like, not supposed to, but like, me and my mom were gonna go into the city. We were gonna go somewhere. We're gonna go eat out, whatever. What happened was, she had some sort of ear infection, or has, present tense. So we had to go to like a doctor, and we had to like figure that out. So we spent like an hour at the doctor, and then we just like went to a store nearby, and we just bought my birthday cake. We came back home. We watched oh my god, what was it called? The Witches of Eastwick, I think it was. We watched that because it was like randomly on one of the channels that we have. Like, I was just like looking at like what was Like, what could we watch? And it was like, it had aired that day, so I just like went back, kind of like a DVR sort of situation. A TV, we call it a TV box situation. So yeah, I watched that, and it was fun. It was fine. It was funny. It was random. It was very silly. And then for dinner we ate pizza, and it's like, if you were to tell me like that's how your birthday is gonna be, I probably would have been like, oh really? But like the fact that it happened and I just sort of accepted it, instead of like, I wish my birthday went this way, I wish it happened that way, I wish I wasn't doing this. Like, no, just like accepting things as they are is very, like, again, it's like very freeing. It's like just accepting it, like, okay, yeah, whatever. Nobody wants to go to the doctor, especially on their birthday, but it's like, it's fine. Like, we'll go out somewhere, like we'll go out on Saturday or something. We'll do something else another day. And it doesn't mean that like today can't be a nice day. It can be a decent day. Of course, it may not be the best day ever, but how many times have we like set ourselves up with all these huge expectations of like, oh my God, on this day it's gonna be so fun, we're gonna do this and that, and then that day happens and you're like, oh my God, I was so stressed out the whole time because I really wanted that specific thing to happen, or I really wanted to do that specific thing, and then all these things kept happening and I got stressed about it and whatever. But it's like, it doesn't really have to be that way, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't, we can just, again, it's like, I think it's that yes and mentality, I guess. Just sort of adapting to what happens and just being like, yeah, I really wanted to work out today, but I sprained my ankle. So I guess I'll just work out another day and I'll do something else today that I want to do. Like, maybe I'll read a book. Maybe I'll finish that show I've been watching. Maybe, you know, like, it doesn't mean that your day has to suck ass if it doesn't go exactly the way that you want it to, or the way that you planned or anticipated it going. Things change all the time. Shit happens, you know, like, life is just like that. You know, like, you apply for a specific job thinking it's gonna be the best thing in the world, then you get that job and it fucking sucks, and then you just live. As long as we're alive and we're still like breathing, then there's always a new day to like start something new. I know it sounds so like corny, but I really do believe in that. Like, I really do believe that, like, you know, nothing is forever kind of thing, and everything is temporary, really, if you think about it. So like, yeah, I know it's way easier said than done, and you know, trust me, I also I do have those days where I feel like everything sucks, or I'm very anxious or whatever, but it never lasts forever, does it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's that sentiment. I think I forget what I feel like there's an expression that I'm that I'm like thinking about that I can't think of specifically, but like, winter doesn't last forever. You know what I mean? Like, winter doesn't last forever. Spring usually comes along eventually. And then even when spring does come, sometimes there's sunny days, sometimes there's cold days, sometimes it's raining, sometimes it's very windy. So, you know what I mean? So it's like, shit happens. It's okay. So yeah. I guess that's basically my thought process, I suppose. Should we play the game that I said I was gonna play today? I feel like we should. It's already been 30 minutes since I started the stream. So let's get into it, shall we? We are playing Metaphor ReFantazio. I've been playing its soundtrack this whole time. Did you know, or did you notice that? Because I was. Yes, I was. But yeah, this is already stream number 41 of Metaphor ReFantazio. I absolutely adore this game with all my heart. It's very fun. I find it very fun. We're like at the end game. So last time I was actually trying to fight this dragon. This dragon was quite literally kicking my ass. We were at the Tower of Insolence, and this dragon kicked my ass, okay? So we're just like doing side quests and bounty hunts and stuff like that. So I do have a bunch of fucking notes, okay? And some of it I don't really know if I understand, but that's totally fine. So what I did have written down was Trial of the Dragon. That's what we're doing. We're fighting a dragon. Couldn't you tell from the thumbnail? That's what we're doing. So it reflects all attacks, including magic. It curses enemies with hex and poison. It debuffs the whole team and it buffs itself. And then everything else is unrelated. And then I have a thing. I wrote this note at the end that says, we need multiple party. I don't know if this says debuffs or I think it's debuffs. We need multiple party debuffs, healers, and almighty. Because I think what I remember is last time I was trying to like, I was relying too much on like synthesis abilities to try to like create a weakness for this enemy. But the problem is I constantly needed somebody to like heal either a status ailment or heal the party. So I think the goal is for me to
what now?
Get my team to get their shit together. I'm gonna need people who can do like almighty damage, neutral damage, things that can overwrite someone's weakness, and such as, I didn't mean to remove my wonderful prince character Roop. So I'm gonna have to look into it, okay? We're gonna need some time. I'm gonna need to rebuild my party because everything, it can like diffuse it. So none of this is good. None of this is good. I feel like I might, well, we can do the synthesis attacks, but then again, I don't want to rely on them. That is a huge thing. I don't want to rely on synthesis. So I think I'm gonna have, let me check the cleric, because at least he can be a healer. We can have him be a healer, healing status ailments and removing debuff effects from allies. So we can just focus on that with Roop. I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Cleric.
And then Stroll. I didn't mean to do that, but I guess I can.
You can trust in me.
But I really didn't mean to. I'm gonna need him to have abilities on him that are either, so he usually does this, like almighty damage. None of this really matters because it's a synthesis thing, right? So let me check his sword master thing. Doesn't really have anything good on it. Let's see the pugilist. None of this overwrites what they do, or it doesn't, none of it overwrites the fact that, you know, it's weak against a specific thing. Okay, we can get this Megiddo. We can have him learning that as a warlord, Because I tried doing this. This thing says deals heavy ice damage to one enemy and inflicts a one-time weakness to ice. Problem with that is that it doesn't overwrite the fact that it repels it. And also, this doesn't really work. Negating one enemy's repel magic and repel physical abilities, that doesn't really work because it's not like it casts something like that on itself. So if he's gonna be a warlord, but I'm gonna have to give him something different. So we're gonna need something that overwrites either their weakness or something that is like almighty. So I'm gonna give him this Megiddo.
All right.
It's almighty damage. This doesn't really work. So I can try to see. I can give him this. Increases all allies' defense for 3 turns. Because we can always do that in case, in case we need it. So Stroll gets that. I don't think he's going to be on the A team. I'm going to remove everyone from the team and then we'll see from there. So Hulkenberg is also not super useful here. This is really good. Being able to inflict a one-time weakness to fire, ice, electric, whatever. But we can't rely on synthesis abilities too much. So I'm going to try to see what else she has going on. So let's see her elemental master. This is not good. This is quite literally the opposite of what we need. Let's check her magic knight. Nope. This isn't good either. What about her assassin? Okay, this might be a good opportunity for her to weak almighty damage though. I think she has to be a merchant.
Merchant.
I'll have to check if there's anything that we can teach her merchant. That could be good. So let's check attacks. I don't think she's gonna have anything that useful. Drains 1 HP from one enemy to restore your own is quite decent. I think that might not be a bad idea. So I think I'm gonna give her that. Plunder life.
All right.
Hopefully this will be good. And then maybe there's some sort of passive thing I can give her. I'll give her this, I think. Again, we can't rely on synthesis things, because sometimes one person has a status effect, one person has like something going on, or one person got killed, so whatever. Okay, Heisme. Didn't mean to add him. He has to be on, because he can remove buff effects on enemies. And I can probably teach him... I can probably get him to inherit something else that is good. Either that, or I just give him that faker ability while he does something else. You know what I mean? So let me check what he's got going on here. No, that's not good. What about his assassin? We can steal. Can I teach him? I needed 22,500 mag to teach him stuff. Oh, I do have enough. I do want to check if it's good. Okay, yeah, I shouldn't get that. It is good, but like not against him. Yeah. This is not good. Okay. That's totally fine. I don't want to give him merchant. I think I'm gonna have him be a faker, and I can see if I can teach him something else. I like this. Almighty damage. I think I'll give him... Hold on. I need to check if he has some sort of neutral almighty situation. Okay, I think I'll give him this stealing HP from an enemy.
All right.
If it has to come to that, I don't care that it's not a lot, but it is gotta be like something, some kind of progress of any kind. So can't complain too much about that. Okay, we've got Heismay figured out. I think he's gonna be on the team. Makes perfect sense for him to do so. Juna is an interesting one. We could have her faker. I don't think it makes the most sense to do that, especially because we can give her anything we want. So let's check her stuff. She's gotta have something that will do. She's gotta have something good. She's gotta have something that will do like almighty damage or something of the sort. So she's gotta have something. Again, we can't rely on any of this stuff. We can use it for sure, but we can't rely on it. Nope, not the brawler. Let's check the cleric. I could potentially have her be a little bit of a healer. I don't think that's what I want her to do. Because ideally, I mean, she's got to have something that's good here. She must. So this is not terrible. But again, we don't really need that because she already has that ability. Okay. This is good. Dealing almighty damage to all enemies is really good. So the warlord might be the move. Yeah. Okay, so Juna can easily be on the team as well. I think I'll have to check. Hold on. What can she do as a I didn't mean to do that. What can she do as a summoner? She does have this. Almighty damage. And that's quite literally what we need. That's all we really need. Just to do almighty damage all the time. And then if we're able to hit a specific weakness, then perfect. And if not, we can just keep hammering this on. I don't think she can do anything useful as a healer. So I think she's gonna be a summoner. I think it doesn't make sense for her to be anything else.
Summoner.
So she's gonna go back to Summoner. I'm gonna see if there's anything I can teach her that could be useful here. This is not gonna be useful here, so I might as well get rid of it. Let me see. None of this is good. Drains one enemy's HP. That might be a good thing for us to do, honestly. Oh, right. We don't have anything to remove party debuffs. We can debuff our enemies, but we don't have anything to get rid of our debuffs. That's very unfortunate. I think I'm gonna teach her this too. No, actually, Roop has stuff to remove our... Right? What does Roop have? Oh, it's status ailments and debuffs. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna teach her the this stealing HP. It's not. It might not be a lot, but it might be. It might be worth it if we run out of options. So you know, I've got to have options. And then lastly, we have Basilio. Listen, he's not our most useful guy here. He can do this. He has an ability that can ignore resistances. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any of that on his own. Does he even have anything else? Ooh, we're like so close to learning that. Does Stroll not have that? Oh no, yeah, he does. Okay, we taught him that. I was like, does he not have that? Oh, that's like level 13. Do I have anything that I can give him? No, I don't. Okay, that's extremely unfortunate. Yeah, he doesn't have anything else that we could really do. Again, we could do this, but he can also do this stuff that ignores resistances. So I think he's gonna stay a berserker.
Hey, nice.
I'm gonna check if everyone has their best stuff on.
You can trust in me.
Leave it to me. Nice.
But yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think he's gonna be the 4th. And then if we can rely on him for stuff, then we will. He always has this kind of stuff too, like decreasing enemies stuff. So like, it's not a complete waste to have him on, I think. We can't do this without a commander. So he has to be paired up with... He has to be paired up with Stroll. In order to be able to even use those... Oh, Yufa. And then if we need to, we can bring Stroll and Basilio. They can be a little team. And we will figure something out, I guess. Okay, this has got to be my team. We've already spent so much time trying to figure it out. So, yeah. So I'm gonna save it here and hope for the best. Just so I don't have to redo this again if we like need to reload this or something, so
Yep.
okay. Also, we should definitely heal MP. I guess we do have like items that we might be able, yeah, to like heal our MP. Do I not have anything to heal MP? I don't think I do. So that's great. Oh, ain't that fun? Okay, well, here goes nothing.
I don't like this.
Yeah, we gotta give it a try, or a couple more tries, I suppose, considering we've already given it a singular try and multiple tries last time. That strong presence that Gallica sensed earlier, there can be no doubt this must be its source.
As I thought.
The possibility did cross my mind when she mentioned the trial of the dragon. 'Tis a truly apt name, as it seems we face the genuine article.
You're kidding.
Hang on, something's off about it. Yeah, it's clear as day. There's poison running through that thing's whole body. Astounding. It siphons the toxins from the very ground itself. It seems we must face a venomous dragon then.
Well,
Oh, I was hoping you'd get real scared and I'd get a few laughs out of it. It seems thou hath encountered a dragon in thy journeys before.
impressive.
Guess I'll admit it, I'm almost impressed that you made it this far, so by thy strength shalt thou fell the dragon, and thus will the trial be complete. Which, I should mention that nobody has pulled this off since the first king was all like, hey, let's keep track of the years, that would be fun. Wait, you're saying you were around before the first king put dates on a calendar? Who even are you?
Wait.
Let us save the parley for later. Ice forward. This dragon is many things, but patience does not seem to be one of them.
Get ready.
Brace yourselves, everyone. All right, I'm braced.
I've never seen Magla this. sinister.
All
I'll
right.
use what I must.
I want to run.
Now accept your
We're gonna
fate.
immediately. We have to do something to it. So we're immediately debuffing it.
I have
We've
my
gotta.
methods.
I'm all prepared.
Ooh, that's good. We can
I leave
get
it to
like
you.
one turn without any status ailments. We may be able to do this every turn, which would be very cunty. This would be very cunty if we were able to keep this up the whole time.
Everyone is counting on me.
If we all work together.
That would be really good. Let's do this. The
It is yours.
lava beast. Just deal some damage. As long as I deal some damage every turn, I'll be happy. So that didn't work. Is he gonna try again? Is he gonna do something else? Because that didn't work? Or does he only try once per turn to give us status ailments? Okay, that was great. That didn't work at all. Oh shit, I could easily have Hulkenberg join us and she can just like do this kind of stuff as well. Oh well. Let's give it a one-time resistance to, or a one-time thing to win, because she can do that.
No need to Let's do this together.
Or we can just do this. Fire. One time weakness to fire. Yeah, because then
Let's go.
Heismay is next. He can
This
remove
might
the
sting.
buffs from
Great job,
him.
Anna.
Let us clear
Now
out.
they're weak to something new.
From it, I guess. Removes all buff effects on
How about
enemies.
this?
I won't hold back.
And then I guess we don't have any debuffs.
Hold on. I'm counting on you.
Even my summoner.
Okay. Okay, perfect. This works.
Heed me.
This works for me.
Yeah. Yupa hit their
I do feel
weakness.
like I should probably be doing that specific ability as Roop to protect us against status ailments at all times. But maybe that's not super sustainable to maintain the whole battle.
Juna's got a hex on her. If she attacks,
So,
she'll get reflected back at her.
yeah. The good thing is that we have like a food item that will heal this. Wait, we had some sort of item that healed this and also MP. Yes. So
I'll go with this.
this is good. Everyone gets
Much
MP and we
Thank you.
heal the status ailment. So
May this prove a
that is
lesson.
not a
Never
terrible
underestimate a fool.
destiny. We are
A favor,
gonna
if I may.
we are gonna
do this together.
try to do this every turn.
Take my
It may
power.
not be super sustainable, but I've gotta do this so that we don't waste anybody's turns healing status ailments. So this is actually really good. I didn't even realize because I was trying not to. Okay, so two of them already had it in effect, but that's good. Everyone is protected. Yeah, you're just gonna do this.
It is your turn.
This may not be super sustainable, but we gotta try something. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. Someone help her.
Jesus. Oh, I thought he was gonna kill her. Okay. He debuffed us.
Yupa's hurt bad.
That's not the worst predicament to be in.
A bit much, actually.
I call upon the royal soul.
So she's first. And then it's Heismay. He can remove the debuff. Okay, yeah. I think this makes sense. So she's gonna nope. Oh no, yeah, that works. One time weakness to wind.
Going for the weak spot.
Great job, Juna.
May this
Heismay
prove
will
fatal.
remove the buff effects from the enemies.
I have my methods.
It's okay.
Oh shit, I'm
We
not
can
gonna
do
be able.
this.
No, it's okay.
Vitus power. Let me help.
We can remove our debuffs.
Quite a boon.
That helped. That was helpful. I cannot fall
And then
yet.
she
I do
can-
this. This may be excessive.
And then she's gonna heal herself.
No use holding back.
Okay, that was too much. That was too much. They only have a maximum of 300. Which I'm surprised I didn't realize. Okay, all of them are good.
I'll show you.
So you can do wind.
Gale! Hit their weakness.
Be nice.
Wonderful. We can debuff
How
it
about this?
so that it will at least
Let's stay
waste some time
calm. Come forth, royal soul.
debuffing. We're gonna heal everybody.
We can do this.
We do have an extra turn, so
Thank
maybe
you.
we'll be able to do
I'm
something
grateful.
good.
This is the path summoner. This is
For victory!
doesn't
Here I go!
We've got to do... This fucking sucks. I'm going to try doing this to see how much she steals. I guess we don't need healing. No, this is not good.
Please go right ahead.
Don't underestimate me. Persona Master!
I think we can do this. Let's give it a one-time weakness to light.
This might sting.
And then we skip
Great job,
Heismay's
Yuna.
You think
turn.
yourself?
Now
I
they're
leave
weak
it to
to
you.
something new.
And he does medium. Because I forgot we don't have the good stuff.
What's your weakness?
That's better than
That's your
nothing.
opening, Captain.
That's better than nothing. It's gonna take us forever, I guess.
Oh, vexing.
But I guess there are worse fates to have when you play this
We
game.
gotta do something about all those ailments. Watch yourself.
What ailments do we have? How do I check that again? Right.
I can do this.
Everyone is debuffed right now.
The situation is changing.
think I'm
I'd
gonna
rather
skip her.
refrain for now.
Hide, watch me.
I guess that's not the most important thing ever. We're gonna do a weakness to wind.
Going
on
for the
it.
weak spot. Great job, Juna.
May this
Now
prove
they're
a
weak to something
faker.
new.
I think
Too
I
much,
want
perhaps?
to heal everybody.
This should work.
I knew you'd help.
That helped.
Then we
Thank
can
you.
have the prince
By this power.
removing our debuffs.
Here.
And then whoever's next can hit
Quite a
it.
boon.
Thank you. I'm
This is, I guess,
grateful.
it's just very
Even my summoner.
involved. Oh, this is actually great because we reduce its attack while also hitting it like this. It's pretty great. I think we should be able to get another turn.
Yeah, Yufa hit their weakness.
I've got behold
So that's
this
pretty
power.
good. We can leave this while dropping another weakness on it. And I think I'm gonna do wind again.
This might
This is not gonna be super sustainable because Juna is gonna run out of health, or MP rather. But we can bring Stroll and we can
Poison.
bring
Show your strength.
Basilio.
Someone heal his staff.
I don't know if you realized, Gallica, but we're it's kind of not our turn right now.
Heismay's in real danger. He needs healing now.
Right. Do we still have that food thing? I don't think we do. That removes Hex whilst also healing our MP. We do have this, but it cures poison, so it doesn't matter. I think I'm gonna have him...
Not now.
I guess he's not gonna
Oh, power
damage
of
it.
kings.
So I guess we can do
I
that.
have my methods.
Do we have shit on us?
Power of
We
healing.
don't.
Don't attack anyone or it'll hurt.
Let's go.
So we can remove one status. I think she's
Let me
the
help.
one to remove
That helped.
status.
I shall do my best. I ask for your aid.
Ooh, extreme wind and significantly decreases their attack. I think that's exactly what we want. But oh yeah, and
Let's
we
do
get an
this.
extra turn. So whoever remains can heal Heismay. Unless we terribly miss, which would be truly the worst.
Yufa hit their weakness.
I've
Okay.
got just the dance
We
for
get
you.
2 extra turns.
I'll
That's
show
actually
you.
perfect. because I can give them another weakness to wind, and then whoever remains can heal Heisme,
Great job, Judah.
which would be Heisme himself. That's completely fine. We'll do a 300 heal just to make sure he's at full health, full juice. So he just wasted a turn debuffing or removing our debuff.
I fight it.
So
He's
heavy.
just wasting a lot of his turns doing this shit. Okay, that's pretty good. He recovered from Hex. That's
Judah, we gotta do something about all those
perfect.
ailments. Watch yourself.
we're gonna remove all of our debuffs.
My thanks.
Thanks.
I need someone to fuck
Thank
it
you.
up with a wind
Everyone, if we
attack.
all work
Perfect.
But
We
my
should
powers
get 2 extra turns from this if it's like the other time. I guess I can skip this.
Yeah! Yupa hit their weakness.
This'll be over soon enough.
So we have 3 turns in this. So we can do another weakness to
This
wind.
might sting. Great job, Judah.
Let us clean
Now
up
they're
this
weak to
mess.
something new.
You can heal people. We can have you do 200. Only one person really needs healing. No,
I'll save
I'm not
this.
gonna do
You're
that.
immune to light. Careful, everyone.
I'll use what I must.
I'm gonna have you do this. That sucked.
It's okay. I won't hold back.
That sucked. Truly. Yeah, we're just gonna do
We're not out
that.
of this yet.
Because I would rather save that
Quite a
item
move.
for whenever we're like completely out of it. Hey Union, it is quite the troublesome dragon. To say the least. It does the most. It is pretty mean. Pretty mean to
Yupa's
us.
poisoned. That's gonna keep wearing her
Very high maintenance. Very high maintenance.
I shall use this.
That helped.
But it's doable, I feel.
Thank you.
I'm trying a different strategy than I did last time. Ooh, inflicting daze would be perfect.
Howling wind! Hit their weakness.
The thing is, like,
Let us
yeah,
know, Judah.
it should be against the rules, but at the same time, there are plenty of people that, 1, can do almighty attacks, and 2, there's people who can make them weak against certain things, like Juna. Problem is, she is quite literally out of MP. So I don't know how that's gonna work specifically.
about this?
But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Come forth, royal soul.
It is definitely doable, I would say.
No, let's set it up.
We can also do this.
I'm counting
Protect
on you.
ourselves from status ailments,
Let me
which is
help.
pretty good. Interesting.
Trivial.
Yeah, there's a lot of things to juggle in this battle for sure. It's like we get debuffed. It like can poison us. It can almost kill all of us. Like there's just a lot going on here that is not good.
Hear my prayer.
Also, you should do this every
Judah, careful.
turn.
It looks like you've got several ailments. Watch your back.
Take my fullest power.
Cool.
No, not
So I'm gonna need you to. You're gonna heal everybody because I don't want to waste this turn. I don't want to waste this. Fully heals everybody. Feels like a little bit of a. Maybe it's too much. Restores 200 to everyone might be enough,
We have
actually.
provisions.
Thanks.
Quite a boon.
That helped.
Persona!
Juna can't do anything else. So that's a wrap on Juna. I'm gonna remove her from the team. We'll try Stroll.
The rest is
Not
yours.
time.
Heisman,
You think
that's
yourself
a lot of
equal? Now
ailments.
accept
Be
your
careful out
fate.
there, okay?
Let's remove all effects
I
on
have my
enemies, so he
methods.
wastes a turn rebuffing himself.
Vitus
You're
power.
gonna remove all the debuffs from the team.
My thanks.
I am grateful.
Helpful as ever.
Stroll didn't really need
This is
that,
the
but
power.
that's
I pray
cool.
you're ready. Let us
Um,
combine our powers. I shall rethink this. Summoner.
I'm gonna have her do this, just because I'm not sure who's
It is your turn!
what we've got. So we might as well just do almighty damage when in doubt. So what do you got? Heavy almighty damage is pretty good.
No, I call upon royal power within.
Yeah. So we're just gonna have
Show me
to do
true
almighty damage. I think once Yufa is out of MP, I'm replacing her with Basilio so that Basilio and Stroll can kind of like team up and do like synthesis things that will make it so that they can kind of overwrite any resistances or anything of the sort. Heismei's fucking dead. Our first death of the day.
Heisman got
I won't
knocked
hold
out!
back.
We gotta revive him!
Yeah, we've got to revive him, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm trying not to spend my
power.
items too much.
I shall repay
I
this
shall
favor.
do my
We're
best,
slowing you
Summoner.
down, Captain!
No, not this.
You're gonna heal everybody. I do wish she had
This should help.
an ability to like
Quite a
heal
move.
everyone, but I think that's a seeker thing.
Perhaps not.
Everyone's messed up right
I
now.
call upon royal
So I think
power
I'm
within.
just gonna. I think I'm just gonna do this.
Be ready for anything. That helps.
My thanks.
I don't know, dude.
Oh, Vexen.
Okay, couldn't resist doing that. Stroll immediately afflicted with something right off the bat.
A petty
So
curse.
is Heismei.
Stroll's poisoned! He's gonna wither away if we don't cure him!
Yeah. We can do this. Healing poison. It
This
will
should
heal
work.
everyone
Need
to
help.
full health.
I am grateful.
Helpful as ever.
Heisman!
I will. Let's go.
You can
Don't
fix
attack anyone!
the
It'll hurt.
team.
Let me help.
Quite a
Without
move.
Juna, this is way
was
trickier because she
helpful.
doesn't have
I
the
owe you.
thing anymore to remove
Everyone goes souls
Their
of kings.
specific
Give me strength. Be
weaknesses, I
fortified.
guess.
My thanks.
I shall vanquish
So it's a
evil.
bit much.
Untamed magic.
But I guess we'll slowly but surely chip at it.
How could I let
A
myself be
petty
cursed?
curse.
Now that's finesse!
Okay, good job,
Well done,
Heismei.
Heismei.
Everyone's messed up again. Okay,
I
we'll
was
heal all
saving
the
this.
status ailments with just
Helpful as
one
ever.
swipe.
That helps. Let's stay calm.
Everyone's good
Come forth,
for
royal soul.
once.
Hold on. Let's
I
work
think I'm
together.
gonna protect
Let's go.
everyone from status ailments. So we get a free turn
shall
without
summon
status And we're gonna do almighty damage.
Heed me!
Oh god, it's gonna be a slow burn. This is gonna be a slow burn, you guys.
Dodge! Nice one, Captain!
Okay, good job. At least we dodged.
After me!
Good job. Let's do that. Heavy almighty damage. We're not messed
Something
up,
else.
right? No, we're not. Okay,
Give me your
good.
aid!
Heavy almighty.
Please allow me.
Show me true power!
That's only 2.
Be neither timid nor arrogant.
Great. Great.
Faker.
Remove the
How about
debuffs
this?
or the buffs rather, and
Let's
you're
go.
gonna heal everyone.
We can do this!
It's rough when you need like healing, but then you need to protect them against stuff. Yeah, this is like a slow cooker. It's like we're cooking overnight. We're cooking overnight. But at least we're cooking, right? Right?
Still fight!
Let's get him some healing!
At least we're getting somewhere.
Captain's down!
Very slowly, but you know, it's something. Dude!
We've gotta get back on track, or this'll get ugly.
Dude! What the hell?
I shall use this.
Still fight!
How could I let myself be cursed? That attack!
Poison!
Captain's hurt bad!
Jesus
Let's get him
Christ!
some healing. He's down! Someone help
Everyone,
her.
We're dead.
Come on, not like this!
We're dead.
Hold back!
Please!
There is no way. Like, I don't think I have any item that will like revive everyone. So
I wonder.
great. I also wonder. The thing is, I already have an idea for what I want to do next,
Let's try
so
this.
it's not all lost.
I live to see another day. Still feel fading. So heavy. Poison?
Poison?
Oh,
Both
you've done it.
badly wounded! Can anyone heal him?
Okay, we're dead. Okay. GG. Not GG.
Yield to reality?
That actually was not good at all. Okay. Here's what I think.
What
I think
now?
I'm gonna reload the previous file. Yeah, we're rethinking. We're readjusting for sure. So I really liked the 1-2 punch combo with
What now?
so we can easily have Hulkenberg be a elemental master.
Elemental Master!
Alongside Juna, who we can give something else to. Because we can have her inflict weaknesses to electric, wind, and light. So the good news, electric, wind, and light, she doesn't need anyone else to do that with, right? So we can easily have her do stuff or get other people to do stuff, right? So it would be a good 1-2 punch kind of thing. My thing is, he is the only person who can remove debuffs from all allies. So that's the only shitty thing at the moment. However, he does have amazing light abilities here. So that could be good if we manage to do Juna's thing. I will say, I forget if Yufa... Yeah, Yufa can also heal status ailments. So I think the trick is going to be... Yufa, Juna... Nope. Hulkenberg and Roop. And the idea is we have Juna constantly giving them weaknesses. I don't think it makes sense for me to debuff him because it shouldn't be our main priority. Our main priority should be removing our debuffs, creating weaknesses for the enemies, and exploiting those, I think. I feel like that is the strategy that makes the most sense. And I think that's the one I'm going with. So we're gonna try that. We're gonna try that. And if it works, wonderful. And if it doesn't, we'll try something else. There are abilities that we can do that I'm just gonna throw something random out there, but it's like electric damage, but also inflicts, removes their defense or whatever. I don't think we can do too much of that stuff, to be honest. I think we just have to go with whatever I've got at the moment and hope for the best. Because we don't really have too many of those like super specialized, wonderful abilities, unless she does have something on her. This is pretty decent, but that's what we had already. So something like this would work. Like if we gave it a weakness to fire, then we used this. Something like that would work. But we would have to rely on synthesis, which doesn't always work out in our favor. But also at the same time, I don't think removing their buff abilities is gonna be like my main priority, to be honest with you. So I think I'll just have to something like this is pretty good because she can do almighty damage and then wind damage, so she can also do this. So I think that one is gonna be our... Lowers their attack for 3 turns is also pretty good. But I do like having the option of giving her both almighty and like wind. So I think I'm gonna do that for her. And then we're just gonna have to hope for the best. We're just gonna have to hope for the best here. So yeah. I'm gonna try this strategy now.
I don't like this.
And we'll see how that works for us. Because I do think it worked better to use the synthesis on them. So we could work something out here.
I've never seen Magma behold this power. Sinister.
So immediately...
I want to run.
I mean, immediately we have
A bit, come
the
on.
door
Help me
open
out.
to do this. So we're just gonna immediately give it a weakness to fire. Like, we've got to take this chance.
This might sting. Great job, Juna.
I can also try to accumulate different types of weaknesses on it. Hey, Cash. And then we can just do them all back to back kind of thing.
Lend me your strength.
So maybe I shouldn't just like burn this. Maybe I should do something else. We can do this, severe almighty damage. Who has the most? You do. Hey Cash, ding dong. Good to see you. How's training going? I hope it's going well. We're fighting a dragon and it's kicking my ass. She's been kicking my ass, this dragon. But we're trying, okay?
Cursed.
Juna's got a hex on her.
Oh, power of
Get
heroes!
reflected back at her. Let us fight.
You're out of the loop. What does that mean? Now, what does that mean? Ooh, I should do this. Severe fire.
It's up to you now.
The training is awesome. The job is like the best. Oh my god, I'm so happy to hear that. Because I know you mentioned that you truly hated your
Even I can do this.
Oh, I thought you meant like I thought that was about your job. I was like, what do you mean you're out of the loop? I get it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's all you need to know, really. We made it to the end.
Souls of kings, give me strength.
And then a dragon showed up. And we have to fight it. That's really all you need to know. Yeah, I think this attempt is gonna go a little better. The end, like literally, we have like less than 30 days for the end of the game, and we're like doing a bunch of shit.
Annoying curse.
Persona Master.
Okay, so she's not gonna damage it, but she is gonna give it a weakness to wind.
Going for the weak spot.
So we don't necessarily have to heal her hex. Oh, I should have done light. Okay, that's fine. I guess I can just cure her.
Let me help.
I guess I could do that. I could have skipped to someone else. I forgot about that.
Someone help her. So slow.
Okay, we've gotten with all the debuffs. So this enemy, what you need to know about it is that it reflects all kinds of attacks. So we either have to do something that will give it a weakness, or we have to do like almighty damage. Nothing else will work. Either physical attacks or otherwise will not work on this guy. So it's
No sense in waste.
it's an interesting, very interesting guy. So yeah, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna revive our friend.
Here! I rejoin the fray.
Hulkenberg's
I shall
poison.
do my... Here I go!
We gotta cure her before the toxins kick in.
Okay. Deals heavy wind damage. Oh, hold on.
No, not this.
No. We can't do this yet.
I pray already.
Heal their status ailment.
Fortified. Trust me.
Juna,
I've
careful.
got just the
It looks like
dance
you've
for
got
you.
several ailments.
You might
Watch
say
your back.
it's
You're
just-
gonna
this
skip.
might be a good strategy.
And
okay.
you're gonna remove all the debuffs.
Here.
And hopefully Hulkenberg won't die.
That was helpful.
Thank you.
And hopefully Hulkenberg will be fine.
Seriously?
Strength.
I hate it here.
How could I let
Okay,
myself
people getting hexed. Not good. Okay, good news. Nobody died.
Yuka's been hexed. She can't afford to attack right now.
So this is actually great news.
Not now.
I think I'm gonna do... I do have an item that will heal everybody of Hex and give everyone 100
From
MP.
our provisions.
So I'll do that.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's a good opportunity to do that.
Everyone is
You've
counting
got
on me.
several ailments slowing you down.
Right.
Raka!
Not this
We can't
tactic.
risk... We can't
I'd
risk
rather
that. We're gonna
refrain
skip to
from
Juna.
Don't underestimate. I'll show you.
Juna's gonna give them another weakness. So we have a weakness to wind. We're gonna give it a weakness to light.
This might sting. Great job, Juna.
I'm basically accumulating weaknesses, right? We remove our debuffs,
Let me help.
and then the next person has to heal the whole
That
team.
helped.
And then when the stars align, we just go off on it.
I stand ready.
I think that's like the strategy at the moment. So we're healing everybody.
There. I knew you'd help.
Thank you. That was helpful.
What would you do if a dragon showed up? What would you do if randomly
Hulkenberg's
a
poisoned.
dragon just showed
Gotta
up
cure her before the toxins kick
in 2025?
The situation is changing. I ask for your aid.
So we can't do that.
Now isn't the time.
So Raka!
I think I'm gonna get us an extra turn. So you're gonna do that.
Blow away! Yeah! Yuka hit their weakness! This is just what I need!
There's a weakness to light. I think I am gonna give it a weakness to wind.
Going for the weak spot!
When the stars align, Hades will unleash the Titans in quest to overthrow Zeus and rule over Mount Olympus. Well, yes.
You better be sure.
We'll do this together.
No.
Light.
Do that.
Their weakness!
Wonderful.
Opening, Captain!
Iconic in every way. Oh yeah, she can't do a synthesis. I
Oh,
forgot.
heroes.
You're gonna
Not now.
use your turn to heal your poison.
Here.
Juna's got a
I
hex
too
on her.
have the power
If
to...
she attacks, it will get reflected back at her.
And we're gonna do the wind thing on
Let's
it.
all be dispersed!
Annoying.
I forgot to check if we had been debuffed, which is not a good thing to forget. I think I'm gonna give it a weakness. Oh yeah, she can't do that.
This is just what I
I already
might be too
forgot.
much.
No.
Wind isn't working! Try hitting them with something else!
Oh fuck, I
I
forgot.
call upon a royal soul!
What is... So it's not weak to wind, so I guess I can give it that.
This might sting!
Just keep doing that, girl. She's not gonna be able to do it forever. We're gonna use our opportunity to heal her hex.
That helped.
Hopefully that will be a little juicier. So increased its attack. It's trying to... Okay, debuffed us, so we need to remove that. It did it again. Great. Thank you so much. It just did that the whole time. Okay.
Hulkenberg! You've got several ailments slowing you down!
Okay, that was weird.
We stand together. Perhaps not this. To you.
Even my souls of kings, give me strength.
That was very odd.
Perhaps this will be too strong.
Oh my god, we're just gonna waste a bunch of turns.
After you.
Yuba, we gotta do something about all those ailments.
Vitus power.
I know, that's what I just wasted all those turns
Let me help.
for. Oh, I should have done something as Juna.
Thank you.
I'm obliged.
That's fine.
I shall for all that we strive for.
Oh, right, we need like 3 people for that.
Nope, not this. I'll stay my blade.
I took it. Here I go.
Okay, let's get an extra turn in there.
Way.
Reduce its attack a little bit. I guess we're doing a little better this time,
No one here
I
fights alone.
suppose. I'll give it a weakness to fire. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a weakness to
Show them our
fire.
might.
Going for the weak spot.
Great job, Juna.
Hey,
Now they're
Chase.
weak to something new.
Yeah, this is my first time playing through. Yeah. My very first time. I'm loving it.
You're so slow.
It's my second time fighting this dragon. I tried, well, my second stream fighting this dragon.
Maybe. Let's set it up.
It's been quite the interesting experience. Wait a minute.
Maybe there's a better choice.
Okay.
Vitus power.
Okay.
Here.
I was like, wait a minute. I need to check. We all remember our first times.
That was helpful.
That's
Is everyone all right?
wow. Pretty interesting first time playing a turn-based game, but it's growing on you. Oh, cool. I mean, honestly, of all games, for this to be your first one, it's a really good one to start with. I might say, I think it could potentially raise the bar too high for you.
Let's do this.
Raw.
Because this game is great. I just got into another
I shall do my best.
I just got into another turn-based RPG. It's called Clair Obscure Expedition 33. I started it last Friday, and it's really fun because it also has like real-time mechanics to
Everyone
it.
is
So
counting on
like you can parry enemies, and you can
Souls of
like
kings, give me strength.
like evade them in real time. You also have like quick time like events and stuff.
Not this tactic.
So it's a
can do
really
this.
really interesting game. Yeah, you've been hearing about
No,
it.
not
Yeah,
this.
it's really nice. I think I'm gonna top up everyone's health.
I shall use this.
Thanks.
That helped.
It has mechanics similar to Lost Odyssey. Oh, does it really?
Faster.
A bit much.
Come on, follow me.
Maybe.
Come on, help me out. I call upon a royal soul.
Cheaper. So we'll just give it weakness to
This
win.
might sting.
You want to get into Shin Megami Tensei 5?
Now the weak
I want to get into Shin Megami Tensei. Generally speaking, I've never
Hold on.
played.
The next one's yours.
Let justice prevail.
I've never played a Shin Megami Tensei game, and I would love to change that. I don't want to like waste her turn. I'll try that.
Poison.
What was that?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Down? Someone, help him back up!
Okay.
I shall.
Soul Hacker!
This may be excessive.
Okay.
This should help.
Still fight.
Juna, are
I'm
you
hurting.
okay? You look like you're about
We
to
have an
drop.
item we can heal everybody, so I'm not too worried.
Thank you.
Trust me.
Juna,
Let's stay
careful.
calm.
It looks like you've got several ailments. Watch your back.
Maybe not. Let's work together.
Yeah, I don't know how,
No, let's go.
I don't know if... What am I trying to say? I don't know if Shin Megami Tensei will be dramatically different. I don't know much about it, but I do know that, like, it's obviously the origin of
I stand
Persona,
ready.
which is also the origin of, like, Metaphor. So
For all that we strive
it might
for.
be, it might just be like, you know, a different flavor of this type of like
As one.
action, I suppose. So yeah, I wouldn't say that, like, I don't know what I would say actually. I forgot.
Let's do
So yeah, I don't think it would be a terrible idea to stick with Metaphor, and eventually
Have the power to
check out the Shin Megami Tensei stuff, because it honestly isn't. It shouldn't be that wildly different from Metaphor. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I guess we were debuffed and I didn't realize.
Cursed.
Honestly, I'm trying to think if there's like a turn-based RPG. Would y'all what RPG would y'all recommend to chase
All of us.
that's like not
Juna's got a hex on her.
a super complicated
Reflected back at her.
turn-based RPG? I guess Pokemon. I guess Pokemon is the easy go-to, right?
Please, after you.
For like a game that
Let me
doesn't
help.
have like too many mechanics, but it's still like it will ease you into the turn-based
I'm obliged.
system.
The most dreadful come. Not now.
Have I already used?
From
I
our
guess so.
provisions.
The first entry
do
to
have
turn-based
the power to
JRPGs was Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X is really good. Yeah, that's true.
Perhaps this will be too strong.
Soul Hacker!
Let us combine our powers.
Let my power support you.
Final Fantasy is really good. I know some people get overwhelmed by the sphere grid,
Yupa hit their weakness.
Annoying.
I'll show you.
but yeah, I still would recommend it. 10 is really
Going for
good.
the weak spot. Great job, Juna. Now
By this power. Is there another way? Better be
Yeah, I
sure.
guess I need healing. I was like, wait. I should heal.
This should work.
Final Fantasy X has a simple
Is
battle
everyone
system,
alright?
gives detailed explanation tutorial. Yeah, that's true.
Elemental Master.
That is true. I'll do that. Oh, she's concentrating. I need to give it a weakness to fire or something so she can like really go off with like really powerful magic or something.
My shoulders. Cursed.
Do you mind?
Yupa's been hexed.
Oh,
can't afford to
souls of
attack right now.
kings, give me strength. No, not this.
Like, do you literally mind? Do I still have a thing that will heal? Yes.
We have provisions. Thank you.
Everyone's status ailments. Get those off
Don't
of me.
underestimate me.
Several ailments slowing you
Your
down.
turn.
I won't hold back.
Nope.
Here.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
That could have been bad.
Thank you.
Must need it. I stand ready with blade in hand. Perhaps not this. To you.
I too. If we all work together.
I wonder how much. I wonder if it will be worth it. No, it's not. I don't think it's gonna be worth it. Just do that.
Yeah! Yuba hit their weakness!
I'll give you the performance. Come on, follow me.
We'll do weakness to fire. Juna's gonna run out of MP soon, so we've gotta
Great job, Judah!
we gotta keep it
Now
keep
their
it
weakness has
going.
been new.
I would be terrified if a dragon existed in our world. Are you kidding? Like, I don't need more things to stress me out.
We gotta wake her up! Juna's down! Someone, quick! Get her back on her feet!
We're not out of
Okay.
this yet.
I'm grateful.
Thank you.
Hulkenberg's
The
been
most
hacked! She
dreadful
better hold
curse.
back her attacks until it's gone!
Yeah, we're not gonna attack. That's fine. We do need to revive
This should help.
Juna.
Time for an idea! Juna's been
The
held
curse of the
back.
sword
She
is
can't
trivial.
afford to attack right now.
I pray you're ready.
I guess we'll do that.
Allow me to support you.
That helps.
That helps.
Hopefully that will help us.
Light.
Jesus Christ.
Attack.
Do you mind?
Captain's hurt
Oh my
bad.
god.
Let's get him some healing! The captain's down! Someone, help him back up! So many people knocked out.
Disappointing
Gotta get
ending.
back on track!
Oh no. Not this again. Okay. You've gotta get fully healed. Hopefully you're gonna survive this, so you can revive someone. Okay.
Hulkenberg's badly wounded! Someone, heal her!
Great. Oh no. Ugh.
Do not forswear thy path. Thy journey to the throne is but half run.
Damn it. Well then. Okay. I don't fully hate this team combination, but I feel like what we need to do is I'm gonna need, instead of doing Hulkenberg, I think I'll have Stroll, right? I'll have Juna come in and like at the very beginning of the battle, hey Jam, ding dong. I'm like at the drawing board. We're locking in because this dragon keeps kicking my ass. So I think the strategy is I'm gonna give them a one-time weakness to ice, and then we'll keep looping as Stroll, and we'll do this over again, right? What we need to do is I'm gonna need and then Juna can keep doing other things, inflicting other weaknesses to it so that other people can do more stuff. Because then we can just have her do wind and then she can reduce their attack. Wind, reduced attack. And we can have Roop be the designated healer, also synthesis partner type of vibe. So I think that's gonna be the team. And we'll try that. How are you, Jam? Happy Tuesday. How are you doing? Yeah, we'll just try this. I am gonna take a little break though, because we're basically hitting the halfway mark. So we're gonna try this strategy when I return. So I'll be right back. Grab a snack, grab a drink, stay extremely juicy, and I'll see you in just a few minutes. Knock, knock. I've returned. Wow. So I just had a thought. Everyone clap. I had a thought. That doesn't happen often, okay? Yes. I just had a thought. Thank you. Thank you so much. I would like to use... Fuck. Okay. Okay. This doesn't work the way that I thought it would. Because I wanted to do this to nullify the status ailment, but... Okay, no. 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 I'm just gonna commit to the thing that I said I was gonna do. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about you, dragon. Today's the day.
I've never seen Max.
Today's the day I'm gonna get your ass.
I want to run.
Okay. So we're gonna do what we set out to do, okay? And what I mean by that is we're gonna inflict
Let my power support you.
ice weakness to it,
Going for the
okay?
weak
So that
spot.
Stroll can
Great job,
keep
Judah.
on looping.
Come forth, royal soul.
And then...
I'm all prepared.
No, we're not gonna do that.
Maybe there's a better choice. Let's go.
I'm trying to think. Maybe we can start like this. Hear me out. We start like this with 4 extra turns. We can do that once per battle, right?
Iticle, souls of kings, give me strength.
So we can do that.
This may be. I ask for your aid.
We can do this. Absorb MP,
We'll team up.
almighty attack. I want to have Juna inflict another weakness upon it.
I shall vanquish evil.
You can start looping, dude.
Be frozen.
So this is where the loop begins with Stroll.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Behold this power.
And then you're gonna give them a weakness to wind.
This might sting.
Unfortunately, we can't
Let's come
loop
forth,
the
royal
weakness
soul.
to wind. I also didn't check if there was if other people had that kind of ability, so that I could have looped other people into this. However, I think it will be fine. Famous last words. However, I think it will be fine. I don't want to
Is there
do
another
too
way?
much, so I think we're just gonna... Hold on, there could be something here that we could do. I wonder if any of this would work. Can I poison you?
Let's try this.
I
Nope.
do have the power to just.
Soul Hacker!
Okay, do that. Immediately fuck him up.
Yeah! Yuba hit their weakness.
Okay. Now it really begins. It keeps increasing its own attack. He decreased our own.
Yuba, we gotta do
Okay.
something about all those ailments. Watch yourself.
Yeah, we have to get rid of our own ailments first and foremost.
All yours.
You're gonna use your turn to inflict
for the
another
weak
weakness to
spot.
wind.
Great job,
Then it's
Judah.
our wonderful
Now,
Prince, who can remove our
Here.
debuffs.
That helped.
And then we can have the other
Thank you.
two hitting
I owe
it with
you.
their weaknesses, right?
Even my
Soul Hacker for victory!
now I pray you're ready.
Yeah. That's basically
Let all
what we can
be
do.
dispersed. Yeah! Yuba hit their
We
weakness.
reduce their
No.
its attack. And then he can keep looping with this ice weakness.
That didn't hit.
You gotta aim
Oh
better
my
than
god, Stroll. Are you kidding me?
Still just my strength.
Okay, you win some, you lose some. That's fine. That's completely fine. Sometimes in life things don't go as planned, okay? It's completely fine.
Yuba's been hexed. She can't afford to attack right now.
I'll
And she's
show
not
you.
gonna attack. Wait, is it weak against wind right now? No, it's not.
This might sting. Great job, Juna. Now
I
they're
will fight
weak to
with
something
pride.
new.
You're gonna do the thing where we get rid of Hex.
Take it.
Thank you. That was helpful.
Helpful as ever.
You've got a
I shall
bunch
do
of ailments slowing you down, Captain.
You're gonna do that again.
Yeah! Yuba hit their weakness.
I call upon
You're
royal
gonna-
power within. Perhaps not.
Oh shit.
Ah!
I just realized we never undid the thing.
No,
Okay. That's weird. Can I remove debuffs with you? Nope. I'll heal
There.
Loop.
That helped.
Yuba,
Don't
we gotta
underestimate
do something about all
me.
those ailments.
This
Watch
might be a good
yourself.
strategy.
I won't hold back.
I guess it doesn't matter, it's gonna debuff us again, but at least it will waste a turn debuffing
I'm
us.
grateful.
At
I owe you.
least. We're playing the long game here, you guys, okay? Have you ever played the long game?
Have I been cursed?
Have you been plotting and scheming?
Poison.
What was that?
Seriously?
Have you ever plotted and
Juna's
schemed?
poisoned. She needs an antidote before the toxin takes her out.
Don't even worry about it. We have a thing that will heal, literally, wait, what was it? Cures everyone's status
shall use
ailments.
Helpful as ever.
Yeah,
Stroll,
Now,
they
what's
got
the
you with
play?
multiple
I know
ailments.
that's right.
You first.
This'll be over soon.
Persona Master!
Do a weakness to wind. You know what to
Going for
do,
the weak
girl.
spot.
You know what to do, Miss
job, Juna.
Juna.
Now they're weak to something new.
You're gonna remove the
Here.
debuffs, and then
Thank you.
Miss
Thank
Ma'am
you.
over there.
My thanks.
She'll hit it with the
Those
wind,
things give me
decrease its
strength.
attack ever so slightly,
Yuba hit their weakness.
and then Stroll
I call
doesn't
upon royal
fucking
power within.
miss this,
Be frozen.
right?
Hit their weak point.
Exactly. Sometimes things do go as planned.
How could I let myself be cursed?
Oh my god. Okay, now that was just rude.
Juna, are you okay?
Okay,
You look like you're about to drop.
that's kind of a rude thing to say, honestly.
This might sting.
You look like you're about to die.
Job, Juna. Now
Let's
they're weak
go.
to
Okay.
something new.
They don't.
We're not out of this yet.
Hold on.
Thanks.
They don't need
I'm grateful.
debuffing, but they need healing, right?
A curse of this sort is trivial.
He's gonna get hit with backlash if he attacks.
You're gonna heal his hex,
Please.
I owe you.
so he can
Are you
attack.
prepared?
If she attacks, he'll get reflected back at her.
Huh. We're not gonna do that though.
Power of ice.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Annoying curse.
Persona Master.
I kind of want to do that, honestly. Just to get another hit in. I'm going to do that.
Howling wind! Hit their weakness. Don't let up now.
Persona. Oh, right. She was hexed.
He's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
At this rate, I'll...
I forgot she was hexed. I forgot she was hexed. This is bad.
Whoa! Someone get him back on his feet. I'm really hurting.
Okay. Rude. Hold on, I can just start the battle from the
Not
beginning.
like this.
Let's try that. Let's try again.
Never seen Magla this. Behold this power.
Let's try again, you guys.
Up it. Let's do this together.
Okay, let's rewrite history here.
This might sting.
Totes forgot you were
Job,
hexed.
Juna. Now they're
Behold,
weak to
by this
something
power.
Totes forgot.
Once again.
I am literally so sorry about that.
Let me
I
help.
am literally so sorry about
Let's do
that.
this.
That was not supposed to happen at all. But sometimes shit just happens. Must suck, but I care. Spoken like a terrible boss. Spoken like a terrible, toxic boss that you have to work with every single day. They're like,
Not this
yeah,
time.
dude, that must suck. And it's like, yeah, I wonder who put me in that situation. I wonder who even got us here. Something to think about.
Coordination is key.
Oh shit, I didn't check if we got... please don't miss. Fuck!
Yuba, come on, focus.
We were debuffed. I forgot. I keep forgetting things. This is not good. Forgetting is not good.
Yuba's badly hurt. Get her some healing. She's knocked out. We gotta wake her up.
Good.
At this rate, I'll...
Yeah, I just did.
Juna's down. Someone, quick.
I just
get her back
did.
on her feet.
Could do with this.
Time for my grand comeback. Yuba's been hexed. She can't afford to attack right now.
Going for the weak spot!
Great job, Juna. Now they're weak to something new.
I won't hold back.
I should have healed.
Better be sure.
Hold on.
I've never seen
Let's
Magla
rewrite
this.
history
Just what I need.
again.
Let's do this together. I want to run.
Okay. Okay, make it weak to ice. First
Going
step.
for the weak spot!
Great job, Juna.
Second step. You literally just pass
Next
your
one's yours.
turn.
Here I go!
And you literally increase everyone's critical rate. Yeah.
Helped.
Helpful as ever.
And then you literally hit it with ice.
Power
Yeah.
of ice.
And we start the loopage right here. Okay, perfect. Now you inflict weakness to wind. Perfect, amazing, iconic, legendary. Okay, it's whirling. What does that mean? Miasma is flowing. That's not good. The attack rose. The hex is upon us. And Stroll specifically
Poisoned. He's gonna wither away if we
got
don't cure him.
gotten. You tried to rewrite history once. Sadly, you were illiterate and couldn't get the editor to approve it. Well, at least you tried. At least you tried. Alright, juicy people. We're gonna begin with a 1-2 step over here. Yes, we are. We're gonna heal everyone's status ailments the second I figure
This
out
should work.
where that item is
you.
located at. Yes.
I shall do my best.
Okay.
Souls of kings, give me strength.
Do your thing, girly.
Yeah! Yuba hit their
Perfect.
No
Amazing.
holding back. Be
Iconic.
frozen.
Legendary.
Hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
I call upon a royal soul.
And you're gonna do that
Going for the
again.
weak spot.
Great job, Juna. Now they're
And
ready for something
you
new.
I walk a royal path.
are gonna heal Stroll, your man.
Take it.
Let me see you. 1-2
Everyone
step.
is counting on me.
I'm so glad you got it.
Here I go.
Let me see you. 1-2 step. Everybody get on the floor.
The power of
We about to get it on. That song, I think it's that song, has a really bad word in it. That Gen Z apparently loves using now.
Cursed. That attack.
Starts with an R, ends with a
Juna's
D.
gonna hex on her. If she attacks,
This is just what I need.
Anyways, I know exactly what I need.
Like sting.
Win.
great job, Juna. Now
And
Let's take
you,
something new.
you're gonna do the 1-2 step with the hexing of it all. Okay?
This'll do.
Move the hexing. Get everyone MP.
helpful as ever.
I do have the
Thank
power
you
to burn
so
it.
much. We have all of the ailments upon us.
Please go right ahead.
I can't afford to. You've heard.
You've got a
I've
bunch of
got
ailments.
just
Slow
that.
down. Persona Master.
It's not worth
This might
it.
please. After you.
Vitus power.
Just heal everybody, dude.
Let me help.
Just get all the debuffs debuffing,
Helpful.
so he
I owe
doesn't
you.
absolutely destroy our ass, and not in a fun and sexy way.
You're so slow.
We've been debuffed. We've been debuffed. Very rude. Very rude behavior. Critical rate return to normal. No.
We gotta do something about all those ailments. Watch yourself.
Take my fullest power.
Okay, that's extremely unfortunate. Yeah. You're gonna heal yourself. We're
No,
gonna
not
use an
this.
item for that though. You're gonna heal yourself.
No use holding back.
That's another thing you've noticed. They call your lowered
what's the
stats
play?
an ailment, but that doesn't sound right. I think the translators overlooked that one. It should be called debuffed. Yeah, I don't think it was a mistranslation as much as it was probably just them being like, let's just record a voice line that encompasses all of the things. You know what I mean? Like, let's just have
These
a
calls
voice
wanna be-
line in case they're poisoned, in case they're debuffed, something that will work for anything. And I guess they went with that. So I get it. It makes sense. So that Gallica can yap
I'm
about,
grateful.
Well, thanks.
something general
I too.
like that.
Let
But
all
yeah.
be dispersed.
Yeah. Yuba hit their weakness.
Every time,
I shall rule
most times it
Wario.
happens, I'm like, what ailment?
Be
What
frozen.
ailment? What are you talking about?
Hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
But close enough, right? Close enough. We're hanging in there, you guys. We're hanging in there. Okay. Okay. You just heard me bragging. And you just had to fuck me up. That's fine. We can redeem ourselves.
Thank you.
Joke's on you.
Can
I
anyone
walk a
to hit
royal
back on his
path.
feet.
We're redeeming ourselves, bitch. Yeah.
Here.
You thought I couldn't do it?
To see another day.
Think again.
Perhaps it'll be too. I'd rather refrain for
Bitch.
now.
Are you prepared? The power of ice.
The power of ice.
You hit the weak point.
That's what
Keep
you
it up,
get.
Stroll.
Ow. That was so toxic, dude. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? That was so toxic, dude. I don't know why it sounds like this when you see that. So toxic, dude.
Knocked out. This we gotta wait for us.
Ow. Very mean.
Juna's down.
I won't hold
Someone,
back.
quick,
Are we-
get her back on her feet.
Vitus power.
Remove
Let
the
me help.
debuff. The next person heals everyone. The next person revives Juna.
Cannot fall
Can we get
yet.
her some healing?
Yeah, we can get some healing, Gallica. How about you heal us? How about you do something for once?
We have
Instead of
provisions.
just
I knew you'd help.
yapping.
Helpful as ever.
Stroll
Damn
forward.
it. Poison.
I know you're poisoned, but literally, we need to revive Juna. Not to like say that she's more important than you, because she's not, but you know, we need everyone alive. That's kind of like a big deal. Jesus Christ.
Captain's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing. The captain's on his last
Okay.
legs. Someone get him healed upon a royal soul.
We're all good TM. So, do that to it.
Great job, Juna.
You, instead of debuffing people, you can just heal
Healing
everyone.
power.
Thank you. I'm grateful.
And then whoever's next is her. So you reduce their attack
Blow away.
ever so slightly.
Damn. Warlord.
You're gonna do hit them with that doo 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 doo,
Hit the weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
and then
Don't underestimate.
you do that again. Give it a weakness to wind again, and then we remove
I
the
will fight with
poison
pride.
from our man.
Let's try this.
We suck it right out of him. I know that's right. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's literally so rude. Stop that. You stop that. Stop roaring. Why would you roar? Katy Perry in like 2012.
I'll protect.
I've been so hyper focused on my team that I didn't realize we're almost halfway through. So that's great. That's a lovely surprise. Okay, cool. Do I still... I no longer have that thing that will just heal Hex. So we're gonna use an item.
I shall use this.
My thanks.
Stroll.
Now,
They
what's
got
the
you with
play?
multiple ailments.
Yeah, they sure did. We're gonna unhex.
Thank you.
Unhex
It'll be
my
over soon. I'll
heart.
show you. No need to rush this.
That was the worst joke I've ever told.
Let's go.
Slowing you down, Captain.
Anyways,
That helped.
we're undebuffing.
Every
Yeah.
Let all be dispersed. Yeah. Yuba hit their weakness.
We're blowing ass on this dragon. This annoying ass dragon.
Keep it up, Stroll.
watch me.
Yes,
might
yes,
Great job,
yes,
Juna. Now
Let's
they're weak to
go.
something new.
yes, yes. Do I have anything to heal MP? I'm just turning into a villain. I don't have anything to heal MP, which is very unfortunate. I do think I have something that like heals poison and MP, so I think we'll have to resort
Better
to
concern.
that at
I won't hold
some
back.
point. However, in this specific time, I'm gonna give us extra turns. Yes, I think that's a good idea.
I pray you're
That's
ready.
a great idea. Holy shit. Such a good idea. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm so smart sometimes. You know, even a broken clock is right twice a day, right? So, come on
I will
now.
fight with pride.
Come on now. You know what? We're gonna treat ourselves here.
I shall do
Soul Hacker!
Oh my god, this actually was such a good turn, you guys.
Warlord! The power of
This was actually such a good round. Holy shit, we're like over the halfway hump. What?
What's
I
happened?
feel so heavy.
Oh, he removed our buffs and his own buffs.
Someone help her?
And then he rebuffed himself.
Can we get her some healing?
Interesting. Get a weakness to wind
This
going.
might sting. Great job, Juna. Now
Let's stay
they're
calm.
weak to something new.
We're gonna remove her poison.
This'll do.
Thank you. Here I
She
go.
can then attack
Throw away.
while slightly reducing his attack.
Yuba hit their weakness.
He can also hit its
Be
weakness,
frozen.
and then the next person will heal.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
This'll be over.
The next person will heal.
A weak spot.
There you go.
Okay. We can do this.
We can do this.
Take it.
I believe.
I'm grateful.
It also fucking sucks that it like maxes our health at like 300. Like that is rough. It's like I don't care that you've been grinding actually.
Oh, souls of kings, give me strength.
Okay, literally do not
Let
miss.
all be dispersed.
Yeah. Yuba
Good
hit their
job,
weakness.
girl.
I shall vanquish
You
evil.
also don't
power
miss.
of
You
ice.
better not, Stroll. I'm getting a divorce if you do.
You hit their weak point.
Thank
Keep it up, Stroll.
you.
This is just what I need.
Well, shit. Well then.
Maybe not.
I guess we're just doing that. Oh, for one ally? I thought that would be for everyone. Okay, literally do that to yourself.
I'll go with this.
You heal everyone. Wait.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Maybe yes.
We
Maybe
can do
yes. Yeah.
Thank you. That was helpful.
My thanks.
Even my soul.
You're gonna skip your turn.
The situation. Please go right ahead.
Warlord! Be
Oh my god. You guys, I think this is gonna be the one.
Watch me.
I think this is gonna be the one.
Great job, Juna. Now they're weak to something new.
I walk a royal path.
I have to have, like, something. Sure.
Here. Still up?
Great Dragon's Wrath. No, thank you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Ow.
Over
Get
yet.
her some healing.
I would love to heal her. If only I had a turn to do that in. Well, she's dead.
Gotta wait for us. Roll badly for
Jesus
poison.
Christ. Okay. Well, shit.
I shall refrain. I can do this.
We can do this. As long as she doesn't miss.
Yeah. Yuba hit their weakness. Juna's down.
Are you prepared?
Someone,
Don't die.
quick,
Please don't
get her
miss.
on her feet. You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Okay.
Stroll can't
Okay.
take
Come
more.
forth, royal soul.
Heal everybody.
With healing power.
I am grateful.
I owe you.
Stroll's poison.
This
Revive
Wait, we don't hear him.
Juna.
poison- No use holding back.
Time for my grand comeback. The captain's poisoned. We
Poison.
better cure that.
Warlord.
And you're gonna attack it again. We need the damage. And if he doesn't miss, we get another turn. Fuck.
You was poisoned. I call upon the royal
Okay.
will.
Okay, this is actually
Going
the
for
best,
weak spot.
the best
Great job,
outcome
Jack.
we could have had.
Now they're weak to something new.
If he doesn't kill us, he's dead. So he better not fucking kill us. Okay, I said, oh my god. Oh my god, we avoided.
Stroll hurt bad. Can
Gotta
anyone
rethink.
get on
Oh my
top
god,
of
oh my
it?
god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
We're not out of this yet.
I didn't check if we got debuffed.
Thank you.
My thanks.
Captain's poisoned.
We're not
Cure that
debuffed.
before the chains are thin.
This may be excessive.
Just
I must
let's just
hold
skip your
after you.
turn.
No holding back.
Oh my god.
Down.
Perhaps not.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Let's try this.
I should have done that.
Juna's
I'm
poisoned.
hurting.
She needs an antidote before the toxin takes her out.
Let's get some use out of this.
I am grateful.
We're looking good.
Okay, well,
Ashkul,
Please
soul
kill
of
it.
kings, give me
please
strength.
kill it.
Yeah.
Oh my
Use
god.
your weakness.
We're like so close.
No way!
Please.
Everyone okay? You gotta heal up.
Please. Please.
Locked out here. You gotta get back on track.
Oh my god.
Come on, not like this.
Holy
Someone
fuck. Okay.
help, please.
We're doing this so
This'll
we
do.
heal our poison and
Thank
we
You've got a
Yeah, we get that
Calm down,
together.
Captain.
I don't think I can revive anyone with full health, which is very unfortunate, but we've got to do something.
This should help.
I live to see another day.
As long as they don't.
Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Still
Someone
fight.
get him back on his
No, no.
feet.
We were right there.
Someone help
To
him.
die.
We are literally right there. I can't believe this is happening to me.
Someone help, please.
I cannot believe this is happening to me. I fucked up that one time by not healing everyone's MP when I should have. And now I'm fucked. There is no way I can win this. There is actually no way.
This should work.
Unless I somehow avoid his attacks, which I'm not gonna do that. Jesus Christ.
My strength.
I fucked up that one turn where I healed everyone instead of debuffing.
Sorry.
And then I didn't heal everyone's MP. Okay. Shit. The good news is that this is the way to
Do
go.
not forswear thy path.
The good news is that this is how we are gonna do it. The bad news is that we're gonna have to try again. So there's that. So let's do that. With that in mind, I think we got this. I think we got this. I didn't check to see if anybody else could have benefited from this strategy, but that's fine.
I've never seen Magma.
We're just gonna have to deal with it. So,
I want to run. Come on.
okay.
Follow me.
First thing, weak to
My
ice.
power support you.
Going for the weak spot. Great job, Juna. Now
Let's
they're
stay
weak
calm.
to something
Second
new.
thing.
I'm counting on you.
I should have just given us all
I
the
shall call
turns.
souls of kings. Give me strength.
Oh yeah, we can do that, I guess.
Be fortified.
That helps.
Critical rate for everyone.
Helpful as ever.
Not a bad addition.
No holding back.
Begin the
Be
loop.
frozen.
Let the looping begin.
Hit their weak point.
Every time I talk about looping, I immediately think of In Stars and Times. Y'all remember that? That is a really cool game. Okay. Now we're stuck with 300. We're getting debuffed.
Attack.
And
This is
she's poisoned.
poison.
Cube is poisoned.
So first thing, we're removing the debuff.
Let me help.
Thanks. Thank you.
I owe
She's
you.
gonna attack. I don't care. She's
I can do
gonna attack. I'm curious to see how much MP she heals from this. It's probably not worth it. So actually, I'm not even gonna do that. It's not gonna be worth it.
Yeah. Yuba hit their weakness.
You keep looping.
The power of ice.
Hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll. Persona.
And then you're gonna do the wind
Going for the
thing.
weak spot.
Great job, Juna. Now they're
Behold.
weak.
You're gonna
I walk a royal
do.
path.
You're gonna use that item that heals her poison and gives her MP.
Take it.
I'm grateful.
So we don't have
Even
to
my
worry
strength
about
will
that
end.
this entire time. We're gonna do this again, hopefully.
Let
She's not gonna miss.
I can't afford to hold back.
You have to heal her though. You do have to heal your friend.
Let's try this.
Thank you.
I don't know. Lowering his defense right now isn't really something that we can really afford to do. I feel like all of our turns are accounted for at the moment.
Not. I call upon a royal
Like, I
soul.
constantly need Juna to give it a weakness to wind so that, what's her name? So that Yufa
Is there
can
another way?
keep using wind. I suppose I probably have something here that will help with that. I can decrease its hit evasion.
Here.
Soul hacker.
You
Away.
hit it.
Yeah. Yuba hit their weakness.
I call upon
You
royal
hit it as
power
well.
within. Be frozen.
Hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
I've got just the dance for you. You might say it seems I'll show you. Maybe
I'm
not.
trying to see if she had something. We are gonna top up
This should be good.
those dudes.
Thanks.
And by those dudes, I mean Roop and
Thanks.
Yufa.
Maybe not.
We're not debuffed. I guess I'm gonna. Yeah, I guess I can do that right now. Decrease its defense.
Let's try this.
Since we do have that one turn to spare.
How could I let myself be
Okay.
cursed?
Everyone's been hexed.
Yuba's badly hurt. Get her some healing. Juna, are you okay? You look like you're about to drop.
I hope it's not a waste to do this. But I'm gonna do this.
I shall use this.
That helped.
That helped.
I guess it's good for Juna because she was especially low. Okay, we're not debuffed.
The power of ice.
So you keep doing your thing.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll. This is just what I need.
Make it weak to wind.
Sting. Great job, Juna.
We can heal Juna.
We can do this.
We can do this.
Thank you.
Yes, we
Even my
can.
souls of kings.
You reduce
give
its
me
attack, so
strength.
it's not at 3. It's like once one person is out of whack for some reason, it's like the whole battle starts shifting to shit. And we also cannot go a turn without removing our debuffs. Like, no matter what happens, we always have to remove those.
Poison.
I can't get too greedy, you know what I mean? We can deal with having a status ailment, but we can't really work
People knocked out here.
with
Gotta
being
get back on track,
debuffed.
or this'll get ugly.
So that was completely shit.
This should work.
Juna's
Everyone
down.
is
So that was
covering me.
literally the worst outcome.
Please.
2 people dying so quickly into this. And we can't even bother to really buff ourselves because it's always going to remove our buff. So it's like such,
Poison.
I guess, a waste of time.
That's gonna
We're
keep
still
you
not
in.
debuffed, which is weird. It's usually always debuffing us, and the fact that it's not doing that is very weird.
Keep it up, Stroll.
I've got just the.
You're gonna make it weak to wind.
Great job, Juna.
We're gonna... I'm gonna do that thing that heals poison and heals everyone, just because we have a few of those.
That helped. I'm grateful.
And it works, so it's fine. Do that wind ability, please.
Yeah, Yupa hit their weakness.
Are you prepared?
And you keep looping. We're already like close to half health, so I feel like we're clearly doing a good thing. Like, I feel like we've hit a stride, and I'm sort of like in the zone, which is good. I think once we hit the halfway mark, however,
Hold on.
things do start to take an ugly turn. So we do have to account for that. We do have to account for that. So where the hell? Decrease defense for one enemy. Yes.
Take it.
That's at least something. I think it's a better way to use that extra turn rather than like trying something else.
Is everyone okay?
We're gonna have to use that thing again if we don't die.
Disappointing ending.
Gotta get back on track.
Jesus.
What was that?
Attack.
Come on, not like this.
Okay.
Someone help, please.
Shit. Do that.
We have provisions.
I knew you'd help.
Yupa,
Let's stay
you gotta
calm.
do something
We have
about
to
all those
debuff.
ailments. Watch yourself.
We have to remove the
Here.
debuffs
That was helpful.
so that we don't die trying to revive the others.
So heavy.
Even though it's gonna do that, I guess it's not as bad. Maybe. I don't fucking know anymore.
Poison.
Yupa's down. Someone
My
help.
fate.
Come on, not like this. Someone help, please.
Great. Great. No, that was exactly what I wanted.
Here.
I'm gonna die again.
Captain's fighting his anxiety and they're targeting him.
I need to like do something about this. We've got to do something about this.
Will you yield to reality?
Okay, I think I have to do another strategy. I think I have to resort to another strategy. Hold on. Let me get my notes together, okay? So here's the situation. I'm gonna open up another fucking page for this battle. So the problem areas right now are so the problems are the enemy reflects everything. The enemy keeps debuffing. Enemy keeps buffing attack. Enemy does a lot of AoE. So how can we mitigate this, right? The first thing, I think obviously the one thing that is working is Juna. Juna creating ice weakness. Number 2 is Stroll looping ice attack. One thing that kind of works is Yufa. However, this is not working long term. So I think the wind thing is not working.
What now?
I'm thinking of mixing my 2 other strategies. So my other strategy was to make myself a cleric. Yeah. I'm gonna make myself a cleric. And we're gonna make Yufa a summoner.
Summoner.
Here's why. Roop has this synthesis that can make it so that we can nullify a status ailment and it affects all allies. So the idea is we have Roop and Yufa nullifying stats. So we have to do this every turn. This strategy kept us alive for a long time. And then the combination of Juna plus Stroll works with the ice thing. I just have to make sure that Juna can make the weakness. Okay, it works. It works with a mage. So this strategy still holds with this current team. Are there archetypes that learn skills that block ailments? The thing is, I'm not in a position to teach anybody a new archetype and level it up properly. So we don't have like anything to that regard on us. We don't have anyone who can do something like that. I don't have to change them to check that actually. Nope. I don't think I have anyone who can specifically do that. We can do this, removing debuff effects from allies, sure. The problem with Roop and Yufa nullifying status ailments is that we can't do this every turn. We can't debuff every turn. We probably can as Yufa, because she also has that ability. But that is a little trickier to accomplish. So there's that. So for Roop, we can't do anything else about this. I don't think Stroll has anything else on him that can prevent status ailments. The problem is that we also need Stroll to keep looping with the ice ability. So I can't really have him do anything else. That's kind of the issue. I guess I can use his extra turn instead of attacking. We can use it for like defending, but I don't know how useful that's gonna really be. Or like, rather, I don't know how we can implement that. So this doesn't work. This doesn't really work. This doesn't work either. Can't really look at too much at those types of abilities. I'm trying to see if there's literally anything that I could be missing from our current lineup. And I really don't think... The only thing I can imagine is us doing, like, decreasing its defense all the time. Or, like, resetting its buff effects, like, all the time. But I don't think that's, like, really working either. Which is also a little bit of a problem. The merchant doesn't really work either. I guess we haven't really been using... We haven't really been using this half of her ability. So I guess maybe there's something better we can do with this latter half. But that's like the only thing I can really think of. Yeah, I know. It's a matter of checking all the tools and making sure that... Okay, this is really good. For her to have someone... For her to have the ability to fully revive somebody with full health is pretty good. Unfortunately, it seems as though... I mean, to be fair, this battle specifically is just very difficult. To be fair, this battle is specifically designed to be difficult. So, you know, it is rough, but it's also rough by design. I think the thing I had a better reaction to was the cleric mask. Because that's another healer. I don't know. Can't really do anything with this faker. Ooh. I haven't been checking for these, but I can't really do everything to that regard. It's just really tricky. So this lowers their defense, but it is a synthesis thing, which is really tricky. This could be decent. But yeah, we have this as well. Seems like the dragon wasn't undoing his lowered defense. Is there a way to lower defense by multiple ranks in one fell swoop that you know of? Oh my god, I don't know. I feel like you ask so many leading questions. I'm like, I think he has something. No, wait. Lowered an enemy's defense by 3 ranks. Not that I know of. Not that I know of. So yeah, I'm not sure what the move is here. Okay. I think, what was the thing I wanted to do? So, the thing that I'm thinking of is we do have to rely a lot on looping. We only need to do it once, right? I think I'm gonna take the long route. I think I think I might take the long route. And what I mean by that is I'm not going to have the step where Yufa, actually, I don't think we're going to use Yufa. I'm considering using Heizme instead. And here's the thought process, right? Every turn, the scenic route, yeah. We can go with that. The way that I'm thinking is, step 1, Juna creates the ice weakness. We only need her to do this once. And she can do it with this team configuration, right? Once she does that, the Stroll can just keep looping ice. We can't keep buffing ourselves. Hold on. What about Juna's Warlord thing? Does she have that? I think we need her to be like a commander or something. I know there was one of those masks that had that ice ability that Stroll has. Can I make that? Hold on.
What now?
Where is this ability from? I think it's from General? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna try to see if I can go to Academia and make a general mask for her. I just scribbled. I literally didn't write anything down. Because if I can do that, she can just loop. She can be the one to loop, right? I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna give this to Juna. Would you call your strategy a loophole? Maybe. So I'm gonna give Juna the general mask. So she can continue doing this. The Frigid Fortress tactic. Heavy damage to one enemy inflicts a one-time weakness to ice. So we can have Stroll like do it once or something, but then she's gonna be responsible for it. Stroll is gonna be responsible for our defense, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what his role should be in this. If I remove that from him, maybe I don't need him? Because I can just have Juna looping. Although, he is also a good one for that. So I can probably keep them both. The problem is I need consistency. I think my problem at the moment is so I can have Juna also looping. My problem at the moment is my team configuration. I don't think my team configuration is necessarily a problem. What am I trying to say? I'm lacking on, like, I know how to attack it, but I'm having a hard time protecting myself against it. I'm having a really hard time either like buffing our characters. So like maybe, because like the thing is, if I keep buffing our characters, he's gonna constantly debuff them. I can easily... No. I think what I'm trying to figure out is I could go more offensive by focusing on like looping with that ice ability with Stroll and Juna. And that works perfectly fine for me. But I think the problem I'm having is I don't think I'm focusing... I think I could focus more on defense. Because I feel like Roop by himself, he can't carry all of that. If that makes sense. He can't carry that on his own. So I feel like if I could... I mean, the status ailments are their own thing, but I actually don't think I need to be protecting against them every single turn. Maybe Stroll is gonna be... Maybe the shelter formation is gonna be a big one. Especially if I keep doing it. I don't know. That's kind of the only thing I really have right now. I could also do this. All allies recovering 10% of their HP each turn for 3 turns. That could be decent. The problem with Heisme is that I can only do one of these every time. But you know what? I think I'm gonna try this strategy. I think I'm gonna try this team. And we'll see where how far I can go with this. If at all. But I don't think the strategy that I did in the beginning of the stream worked. So I think I'm gonna save over it. Which was this last save. Listen, I'm working really hard on like figuring this out. I would hate to lose out on this day and just like going back
Like this.
or whatever, but I think this is the team. I think I'll try this, and then if it doesn't work, and then we'll have another week to figure it out.
Face me!
So
Sinister. I want to run.
it's always gonna do attack. So we're gonna reduce. I think reducing its hit evasion is really good.
I have my methods.
So do that. You're
another way?
going to use an item that decreases their hit evasion as well.
This should work.
Watch me.
You're gonna
Come
do
on. Help me out.
the ice weakness.
It's up to you now.
We only have to do that once.
Night sting.
So
Now they're weak
that's
to
out of the
you.
way. We don't need to worry about that. We don't need to worry about her constantly doing that. Or constantly doing a thing to give it a weakness. So that's gonna be the long run sort of vibe there.
He's gonna wither away if you don't cure him.
Hold on. Are you prepared?
So you're gonna move us all to the back row and increase our defense by 2 ranks.
Guards up and eyes forward.
Juna's gonna have
Curses, now accept your
You'll get
fate.
reflected back at him.
You're gonna do that.
This.
Ice Mage,
The power
your
of
help.
healing.
Don't attack anyone or it'll hurt.
I'm gonna heal her Hex. Because Juna's gonna attack
Let's try this.
next.
Thanks.
And she
I'll
can
show you.
start the loop.
Freeze over! You hit their weakness. Don't let him
Damn.
down, Juna.
Poison.
And then you're gonna heal your own poison.
Here.
Okay. So it removes its own debuffs. Attacked me with poison.
Crazy curse.
Didn't debuff me, but it did
Captain's poison.
give me a bunch of
We better cure
shit.
that before the pain
So
sets
it
in.
does remove its own debuffs.
I'll use what I must.
The good news is that
I have
it doesn't
my
really
methods.
matter.
Juna's poison. She needs an antidote before the toxin takes her out.
Okay, that's
Hold
actually
on.
perfect because I have an item that will heal her poison and give her a ton of MP. So that's what
This should
Juna
work.
gets.
That helped.
Frozen hex. Soda.
You keep doing that.
You hit their
Did
weakness.
he remove?
Don't let up now, Juna.
He didn't remove our
I call
defense,
upon royal power within.
which is interesting. So I'm gonna increase our
Be ready for
hit and
anything.
evasion.
Much thanks.
Maybe
A
it will
curse, is it?
focus on giving itself. Maybe it will focus
How
on
about
removing
this?
its own debuffs to focus on our buffs. What is that for? That's to hex us.
Juna's badly hurt. Get her to heal it. Juna's knocked out.
Okay, he killed Juna. He knows she's the trouble.
Juna's
He didn't
down. Someone, quick.
He didn't,
Get her back
like-
on her feet.
fuck us up too much. Okay, interesting. I am going to heal our poison
Let's try this.
and
My thanks.
Quite a boon.
heal everyone.
Ice Mage.
No holding back.
You're gonna
Don't attack anyone or
do
it'll hurt.
no. You're gonna do the defense thing again.
Guards up and eyes forward.
Much thanks. A curse, face me.
And then you're gonna
Must settle for
revive
the easy way.
Juna. She's gonna be weaker. She's not gonna have as much defense as everyone
Time
else.
for my grand
But
comeback.
hopefully everyone else can kind of make up for it. I'll reset.
Strength is fading.
So it removed our buff effects. Increased its own.
What?
Attacked Heisme.
What's happened?
Debuffed us.
Heavy.
And debuffed us again. Great.
So slow.
Okay, good.
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain.
We're gonna remove our debuffs.
Here.
At least it's wasting turns, like taking off
My thanks.
buffs and putting on buffs and all that stuff.
That's not.
You're gonna keep doing your thing.
Watch me.
You're gonna keep doing that. You're gonna keep looping.
You hit their weakness. Don't let
I
up
shall
now,
rule
Juna.
the battlefield.
He doesn't like it when he's debuffed or when we're buffed. Yeah,
Are
he
you
is
prepared?
extremely picky. We're gonna buff ourselves
Guards
though.
up and
We're
eyes
gonna give
forward.
us defense.
May this power of
You're gonna
kings.
lower its
I have my
defense
methods.
because it's not removing its own debuff at the moment. And we're gonna skip to... Nope. No, we're not.
I won't hold back.
No, we're not. We're gonna
there another way?
heal Heismay.
This should work.
Much thanks.
Okay, it's better to play it safe than to play it reckless, right? So it removed its own debuffs. As far as I'm aware, it didn't remove any of ours, which is good. That was decent. That was a decent turn. So we're not debuffed, which is good. I'm gonna try to see if he doesn't get us if we only have defense up. Because he intervened when we had multiple
Can't
buffs,
afford to hold back.
but maybe he won't intervene if we only have defense up, if that makes sense. I'm gonna attack as him.
The power of ice.
Hit your weak point. Keep it
You
up,
think
Troll.
yourself now? Accept
You
your
can
fate.
decrease his
How
defense.
about this?
The
You can heal everyone. I think that will be enough, actually. Yeah, okay, we could save a lot of MP if we just do that instead. You're gonna keep doing that.
Frost!
This ability is the best thing that happened to me.
I shall fight as
So I
the
can just
noble
like
I
keep using it over and over and over again.
am. Be frozen.
So
Let us
that's
clean up
really,
this
really
chaos.
nice. Decrease
have
its
my
defense
methods.
again. Maybe it will like
The power of
focus
healing.
more on healing that than anything else.
better be sure.
And we're good. I think we're good. Maybe I'll use an item on it. What could be a good one? I guess I can remove
Take it.
its attack buff. So what is it gonna do? Okay, one turn to increase its attack. It's not taking our buffs away.
I see your game.
Since we only have one, it's not taking it away, so that's interesting. We can keep going with high defense, because it seems like that's not an issue to it,
Behold this power.
which is very interesting to me.
You hit their weakness. Don't let up.
So Stroll is gonna work on that. Yeah, he didn't remove his own defense debuff. I think
Guards up.
he only removes the buffs and debuffs if
Think yourself equal to
we
a
do
Yuji's
two
agility?
different stats. Because we tried agility and defense on him, he removed it. But because we only have defense
Face
on
me.
it, he's not removing it. So I
about
think
this?
that's the key. I think we can't be too
Come forth, royal soul.
greedy, I guess. So yeah, I think that is. I think that's the
wonder.
key.
Let's go.
That might be the key to victory right
We're
there.
not out of this yet.
Thanks.
We have
I owe you.
infinite healing,
My
which
thanks.
is great.
Persona.
We have infinite weakness to ice. She's gonna run out, unfortunately.
Now, what's the play? I shall vanquish
Thankfully,
evil.
Stroll can get a few hits in as
Power of
well.
ice.
Hit your weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Okay, it's resetting. It removed our buffs. And it removed its debuff. It finally did. Oh, that's a lot of fucking turns.
My shoulders.
Okay, hopefully we'll survive this.
Cursed.
People knocked out.
Enough.
You gotta get back. With this
Okay.
I see. In the end, a dream is fleeting.
Well, okay. So it on our end it worked great. The problem was, though, the amount of extra turns it just got, there was no way, I feel like there was no team composition that would be strong enough for me to handle that. There was no way I was going to survive that. There was absolutely no way we're going to survive that. So I guess the RNG just fucked me up. So I don't know if there's anything I could have done differently then, honestly. I think this specific strategy worked. I think Heismay debuffing is working. I think Juna and Stroll looping the ice attack works. Her creating the weakness to ice in the very beginning works. I genuinely don't know what else I could have done, really.
What now?
Maybe there's an ability that we have. Because we don't have, we don't have to be a cleric to do what I want to do. Because I'm not using the magical injection anymore. Do we have an ability? I'm trying to think if we have some sort of ability where we can do what am I trying to say? I forget who does, but I think somebody does have an ability where they can protect one person against like a physical attack or something like that. But I genuinely don't know who that would be. It sucks that we can't really use her. So this is it. Raises a barrier that nullifies one / pierce strike attack for one ally. But we can't just do that every turn and protect someone random every turn. You know what I mean? It doesn't really work like that. Am I missing something? I feel like there's gotta be something that I'm missing. And it's making this, I feel like, maybe harder than it needs to be. But I really don't know how to improve this any further. I think I'm just gonna try this again. I don't know. You know, trying the same strategy over and over again. I guess technically this would be try number 2 of this same strategy. But I don't know. I don't know how to figure that out. So when attacks miss or get blocked, the penalty is losing 2 turn icons, right?
I've never seen Magla this
Right.
sinister. I want to run.
I'll use what I must.
I could always reduce its hit evasion. But I think it debuffed, I think it removed the debuffs before it did that like screech to like get all those extra turns. So I don't even know if that would help. But I mean, I don't lose anything by trying, I guess. I don't lose anything by trying, so... Let's just do that.
Let's do this!
Going for the weak spot. Great job, Judah. Now
I will
they're
fight
reaching
with
something
pride.
new.
Macarakon was insanely expensive at 40. Would that be of any help to
I
you?
won't hold back!
I don't even know. I'm not looking at it right now, so what does that do again?
You better be sure.
So we're not debuffed yet. I think I can try giving myself a head start.
I call upon royal power within! Perhaps not. Warlord!
You know, I had a second to read the description when you hovered over, but the words I caught were magic barrier. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Not now. Give me your aid!
I'm gonna do that.
Let my powers support
Maybe
you.
it's silly to do that
Be ready for anything.
because it's just gonna remove my buffs. But I
You
don't
think
know.
you're a faker? How about this?
Maybe it's just gonna remove everything I did. Maybe that was a terrible idea.
No, come on, follow me.
Whatever. Just have to commit to it now.
You hit their weakness. Don't let up now, Juna.
I don't know if a magic barrier would help either. Because he just keeps like doing physical attacks as well, right?
So heavy.
So we need to remove our
Let's go.
Ailment slowing you down, Captain.
debuffs.
Here!
Thanks.
I owe you.
Much thanks.
I shall vanquish evil.
I wonder
Be
if I
frozen!
should just focus on these guys.
You hit their weak point. Keep it
Let
up,
us
Troll.
face me.
How about I remove all your buffs? Will you buff yourself
have
every
my
turn?
methods.
Will that be a
Behold
thing
this
you waste your
power.
time on?
Frost!
You hit their weakness. Don't
The
let
only
it
thing
get
close
ya.
to it was that
do this.
it was a synthesis ability that makes it so that you can make one ally immune to one physical attack one time. So realistically, I can't do that every turn and just like get everyone to get that. I mean, realistically, I could do that every turn, but once the battle gets more complicated, it's a bit
another way?
trickier to get it to work like that.
Maybe not.
So yeah, I'm not sure. I do need to give Juna a lot of MP.
Let's try this.
That helped.
Are you prepared?
Hopefully it's gonna waste some time giving itself more attack.
You think yourself fake?
And removing its own debuffs. Like
How
maybe
about
that's
this?
something I can work with. So it removed the debuff. It's buffing itself.
Poison.
So that was like 2 turns it wasted.
The captain's poisoned.
Which honestly,
Better
it's
cure that
pretty
before the pain sets
good.
in.
This should be good.
That helped.
My thanks.
Quite a boon.
Poison in my veins.
Yeah, you're gonna remove your
This should work.
poison.
I shall rule the battlefield.
We didn't get
Warlord.
debuffed this one time.
Be frozen.
So that's pretty good. You're gonna remove the buff
I have my
on
methods.
it.
Persona Master!
At least it will waste 1 turn getting itself back
You hit their weakness.
every
Let's
time.
come forth, royal soul. Let's go.
So that's not
No,
the
hold on.
worst thing in the world.
Here.
And then I'll make it waste another turn removing a debuff. So it increased the attack. Didn't remove the debuff, interestingly enough. But it didn't hex us.
High's made poisoned.
So we got
Need to
pretty
kill
lucky there.
The power of ice.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Me? Poisoned?
Yeah, you're gonna heal your own poison.
I was saving this.
Watch me! Frost!
You're gonna do y'all. The 2 of them are gonna keep doing this. It's a really good combo.
Power. Is there another
So I don't
way?
see why I wouldn't do it. You know?
This should work.
My thanks.
Warlord. Be frozen.
Ideally, I'll debuff it as well, so it has to waste that
Make
turn.
How about this?
This might be the team.
Persona
Without jinxing myself, I guess. Like, hopefully if we get lucky, it's not gonna
I will fight
wipe
with
us
pride.
again. Maybe we can do something on ourselves, maybe. Maybe we can give ourselves maybe we can like buff ourselves. Let's increase our critical
This'll
rate.
do.
That could be good.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever.
Much thanks.
Yeah, he's always gonna waste a turn doing that, which is good for us.
Petty curse. A blunder.
He's always gonna waste a turn getting us a status effect.
Heisman's knocked out? Someone help him get back in the fight!
Okay. So we need to heal our poison and everybody, so this is
This should work.
perfect.
Thanks.
That helped.
We need to get... She's gonna attack. Wait a
A
minute.
bit much, actually.
Yes. She's gonna attack.
You hit their weakness.
The next person will revive
This should work.
Heisme.
I shall repay this favor 10.
We should get an
Royal
extra
power
turn
within.
for this, and then Heisme should be able to debuff him.
Let us click now.
Or
accept
it,
your fate.
I guess.
I have my methods.
One thing I think worth mentioning is that it increases its attack, but it doesn't always remove its debuff.
Badly wounded. Can anyone help?
Those AoE attacks are rough. Those AoE attacks are really bad. Jesus Christ.
You gotta get back on track, or this'll get ugly.
Okay. Okay,
Let's try this.
I live to see another day.
Juna's
Now,
down.
what's the play?
Someone, quick, get her back on her feet.
I can't risk it. I was gonna make him have another turn, but I can't risk it. I'm just gonna revive Juna
Let's try
and
this.
hope for the best.
Time for my grand comeback.
They aren't debuffed, so I guess that could be a good thing.
My shoulders.
They are now.
Heisman's knocked out. Someone
Please
help
only
him
kill
get back in the
Heisman.
fight.
It feels so slow.
Not like this. Someone help him back up.
Having two people downed is really difficult to come back from.
Not like this. Someone help, please.
Can't let it go unused.
I shall repay this favor tenfold.
Hey,
Not out of this
wake
yet.
up. We're still
We
in a
have
fight here.
to heal everybody.
This calls for one of these.
Thank you.
Good thing this game doesn't punish me for killing the main character.
I'm sighted.
My shoulders.
What can I do?
Badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Please, nobody else die.
Petty curse.
Hey! Hey! Wake up! We're still in a fight here!
Okay, we can come back from this.
'Tis best used.
Still fight.
Troll can't take any
Annoying
more!
curse.
Someone heal him!
We have to heal everybody.
Be a waste to let this sit.
That helped.
I owe you.
My thanks.
That, yeah, it's a lot.
I will fight with pride.
If she attacks, you'll get reflected back at her.
That is a lot. I think I'm gonna do that.
This'll do it.
And the reason I do that is because it's gonna waste a turn, like, cursing us. Maybe. It's gonna waste a turn buffing itself up. It's gonna waste a turn cursing us.
Petty curse.
And so it's only gonna use 2 turns to attack. 3 turns to attack. Oh my fucking
Gotta get back
god.
on track, or this'll get ugly.
Well. So that happened, huh? Can I make this work?
What was that?
That didn't work at all.
Come on, not like this!
I mean, I didn't get an extra turn for it. Ugh, so that didn't help at all.
This'll do.
I'm gonna die.
I shall
It
repay
doesn't
this favor
matter.
tenfold.
Captain's hurt
I
bad.
can't give up now.
Let's get him some healing. Captain's down. Someone, help him back up. Now that's
Oh
the
my
dad.
god,
Use
Heisme.
that, Heis. Come on, this has to work.
Oh my god, thank you for the extra turns. Jesus Christ, I needed
Not like
them.
this. Someone, help, please.
I was saving this.
I live to see another day.
Jesus
with this.
Christ.
Time for my great
You think
comeback.
yourself equal to a
Wake
Eugene's
up.
agility?
We're still in a fight here.
Oh my god, that was so lucky. Holy shit.
This should work.
Thanks.
That was so lucky. Gallica really came through there. This is a nightmare. This is such a nightmare of a battle. Jesus Christ.
Get her some healing. She's knocked out.
Because he keeps doing critical attacks on us. So he keeps getting an extra turn.
Wasn't enough.
I don't think I can do this. I genuinely don't think we can do
not
this.
forswear thy path.
Unless there's some sort
Thy
of
journey to the
accessory that I'm like, that I have that I should be using and I just haven't been using it or something.
What now?
I don't know, actually. Will that magic barrier Macarakam help against that troublesome fire breath he was spamming towards the end? I don't know. Who had that? Who had that? Was it a solo ability? Was it a synthesis? Oh, I have no idea who had that. Was it the cleric? I have no idea who had that. All I remember is seeing it and making a comment that was expensive at 40 MP. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It was Macarakam. I genuinely don't know where it is. Oh, is it this? Macarakarn? A barrier that repels one elemental attack for one ally. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's how that works. I don't know if I could, like, do that for one for each of them or something. And see if that will work. Yeah, I don't know. Because I guess nobody is like immune to fire. No, but if it was a fire attack, apparently he can reflect it. So maybe it just doesn't count as an elemental thing, because Stroll can reflect it. Stroll can reflect fire. But I don't know if it counts as a dark move or something. No, if it counted as a dark move, it wouldn't affect him. I don't know. I don't know. I would hate to give up on this dragon, but I genuinely don't know how to defeat it. Yeah, if it was dark, it would have been, he would have been immune to it. Or he would, yeah, he would be immune to it, so I don't think that's how we do it either. I'm not sure, actually, how to go about this. A part of me... No, because we can't teleport here if we leave. Because this isn't like a Magla, like, room or whatever it's called. I'm trying to think if there's, like, literally anything else I could be doing. I feel like the only thing I can think of is the fact that, like, there's just things we don't have yet. You know what I mean? Like, maybe if we had this, or, you know, like, maybe there was some sort of, like, weird or, like, hyper advanced thing that we could be using. But, you know, we don't have all of the things unlocked yet, right? So I wonder if there could be something that would be good. I mean, I guess I could go further down and just grind a little bit to level up some people, I guess. Going through each archetype's skill list is the first step on modifying your strategy. Maybe so. I really didn't want to do that though, because that would be rather annoying. Resists all affinity damage other than Almighty is wild. I don't know if that will help us here, but that is pretty wild. I don't even know. I'm so overwhelmed. Okay, I think I'm just gonna wrap up the stream for today. And yeah, next time hopefully I'll make some progress. Maybe we'll begin the next stream by really figuring out what could be done differently about this. Maybe there's something we can look into. or something. We'll see. I'll look into more options, I guess, next time. Maybe in between metaphor streams, I'll take a look. I don't know. But what I do know is that I will be back tomorrow. So I will be streaming again tomorrow. And I hope that y'all are looking forward to that. I'm going to be playing more PS1 demos in my series to play through all of the PS1 demo discs released in Europe. We're already so far into that series, so I hope that you tune in and check it out. And yeah, and then on Friday I'll be continuing. I'll be doing the second stream of Clair Obscur Expedition 33. So if you're into a turn-based RPG kind of moment, then tune in on Friday and you'll be able to see a different flavor of this genre. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one, y'all. Bye.